Good morning. I don't know why I paused so long before saying anything. That was kind of weird. Anyways, welcome back. Hi, Esila. Hi, Red Dolphin. How are you? 1 minute left? Well, now there's 0 minutes. Looking emoji. Yay! Icy Travel. It's great having you back. Hi, welcome. Great having you as well, Red Dolphin. Morning gamers, good morning. Hello, bucket type. And there they are. There they are. I still haven't figured out the problem with it showing up with the most recent scheduled stream instead of the stream that's actually happening. I haven't figured that out yet. But I did figure out the other chat overlay thing cutting off. I did fix that before we started, so that's gonna look a little better. I also had to make like a new overlay kind of for what we're going to do, and it doesn't look very good, but it'll work. Good morning, Yuzu. How did you rest? It's great having you back. Hi, Esila. Sai! Welcome. Welcome back, but it's 8 p.m., not morning. Oh, good evening to you then specifically, Check, and to anybody else who's also experiencing the evening right now. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good whatever time it may be. Hi, Destroyer, great seeing you here. How have you been? At least you didn't start with, we'd panic. I would never start with that would mean that I would have to end stream. That's the rules. A morning in a state of mind. Yeah, morning is a state of mind. Yeah. Hi, Esila. Hi, Marco. How have you been? Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for stopping by. It's great having everybody back. How is everyone's weekends so far? Have we done anything fun yet? I know the weekend just started. It's Saturday morning for me. It's Sunday for some people. It might be Friday still for some people. I don't know how time zones work. But for me, it's the start of the weekend. But how has it been so far? How are you guys? I'm gonna take a sip of my water too. Similarly to the past few streams, again, I didn't refill it before starting, but also I didn't drink a ton during the last stream either. I was very distracted. We had a lot of fun with Potion Permit this morning. We made a lot of progress. Not a lot of progress, but we made a decent amount of progress. We cleared up the landslide. We made some new friends, specifically with, Ottman, is that his name? I don't remember. He's my favorite. We became better friends with him. It was wonderful. I had a fun time. If you guys haven't checked out the streams where I play games, if you're more of a just chatting kind of person, we still do a whole lot of just hanging out and talking during our game streams. And it probably is the reason why, or a partial reason why I'm still kind of like really bad at the games. I do my best to talk to you guys during, so that probably takes away the attention from that. But I love talking to you guys. I don't want to sacrifice that. Hi, Esila. Marco, hi. The United States is about as west as you can go time zone-wise. I see. So I'm behind everybody else. So nobody is in Friday anymore. Okay, so there's only people in Sunday. I'm assuming there's nobody in Monday yet. I don't think that's how it works. So, only Sunday and Saturday, because today is Saturday. Is today Saturday? I was confused about this a little earlier. I was confident in my answer, but now I'm confused again. Okay, it is Saturday. It's also the 22nd! That's my favorite day of the month, because there's multiple 2s. I like 2 and I like 22. Those are the 2 best days of the month. And it's even better because there's 2 of them. So there's even more 2s. I love repeating 2s, if you didn't already know. And I don't know why. There's no particular story behind that. But I don't know. I don't know. I just like the number 2. When there's 2 2s, if there's specifically an even amount of repeating 2s, because 2, that's fine. 2, that's 2 repeating 2s, that's an extra set of 2s that we don't know about because of the government or something, right? That's what the video said. But 3 2s, that's repeating 2s, that's pretty cool. But that's an uneven amount, which means you can't divide it by 2. But if there's 4 2s, then that's even better, because you can divide it into 2 different sets of 2. So there's a ton of extra 2s. It's still Saturday in Europe too. I see. Please do keep enjoying your Saturday, however much Saturday may be left. Walking on the dog now, and it's a bit hot. Is it flaming hot there? Walking on the dog? I'm so confused because I didn't read it right. Walking the dog now. For me, it's not super hot out. For me, it's like a medium middle temperature. Oh, Sunset, welcome. It's a pleasure having you here. It's great seeing you. I have a greater appreciation for the number 2 now. I'm glad I can convince you. 2 is the best number. Especially repeating 2s, and especially if it repeats an even amount of times. Okay, we're about 10 minutes in right now. Usually, I like to start at the 20-minute mark. I make you sit through 5 minutes of waiting screens. We talk for a total of 15 minutes. But the activity for today, I'll explain that to you guys. The activity for today. For context, the time zones are centered on the UK, so the UK is UTC 0. I see. I didn't know that about time zones, which is understandable because I don't know anything about time zones. I can't think of anything more confusing than time zones. Okay, for context, for today's activity, a few weeks ago, well, even further context, I guess, besides streaming here on YouTube, I also stream on an application that is exclusive to iOS devices for the rest of this week. Next week, it will be available on Android, so everyone who's not been able to attend my Annie live streams, no worries, you guys can give me burgers there soon. You guys won't be missing out much, for much longer. Don't keep the plushie waiting. Yeah, I have to be on time. I need to make sure that you guys get to see them on time. I'm in CET, which is just 2 hours after UTC time. Yay, Android soon. Yeah, I'm so excited. Android soon. But I stream on Annie Live as well as YouTube. I'm not doing that today because I feel like it'd be like weird if I showed off my plushie collection on a platform that doesn't have visuals. So, YouTube exclusive today. So that's the extra context, but what I was originally talking about. A few weeks ago, there was an event on Annie Live, and I won first place. Again, thank you guys, I really appreciate that. You guys did not have to support me that hard, but I will always be super extremely grateful for the support that you guys did show me. Thank you very much. But I set up milestone rewards for each coin donation amount, and one of the rewards, this is one of the extra ones because we reached all the rewards within like 2 days, which was a lot. But one of the reward milestones that we reached was me showing you guys my collection of stuffed animals. And that's what we're gonna do today. I went through storage, I found as many of my stuffed animals as I possibly could, and I took a picture of every single one. Now I know that I have more than these, or used to. I at least used to have more than these. I either ended up donating them, my family either ended up donating them, or they're lost somewhere and I will never know where to find them. But I found a total of 32 or 31 different stuffed animals that we will all be taking a look at today. And they're all pretty similar. I guess you'll see that soon. They're all pretty similar, but some of them were even like exact duplicates of the other. So if it looks like I have just multiple pictures of the same one, no, they're different. They're just the same exact stuffed animal. So that's it. I love plushies, me too. They're so soft and comfy. And it may appear like I've had a lot. Additionally, I've also said in the past, like, yeah, I used to have a lot more. Like, I said that a few minutes ago. Hello again, Esila. Puffy, welcome back. Hopefully you've been well. But I can assure you, I have heavily used almost every single one of these plushies. I use my plushies. I sleep with every single one of them. And for a part of my life, after I was done, like, using them, and they got their fur all, like, matted and, like, kind of gross, maybe after, like, a few washes, like, after a while, I just, like, got one of the plushie nets that you put up, like, in the corner of your room, like, on the ceiling, and I stored them all there, because then I had kind of, like, a lot. But I can assure you, the number looks big, but I promise you, with everything I've had, I've used these. I've used these guys. 31, that's a lot, especially after losing some. I know. I wouldn't classify myself as a hoarder for really anything, except maybe Pokemon cards. I do need to let go of at least my bulk. But I wouldn't say that I'm a hoarder of anything, but maybe I show a few hoarding tendencies when it comes to my old stuffed animals. Which makes sense, right? They all have, like, sentimental value. I love them. But also, like, where's my most important stuffed animals? Where's my raccoon? Where's the lamb that I had? Where's Max? Where are they? Those are my favorite. I can't find them. Description says you can name one. I want to. What are the rules for that? Okay, I appreciate you bringing that up. I was going to get onto that topic soon. Looking emoji. I'll explain that in a moment. Let me just catch up with the chat. Good thing you can't put plushies on your throne then. Yeah. Because on Throne there's a feature where you can recommend gifts, and someone suggested a My Sweet Piano plushie, and that's my favorite Sanrio character. I'm not a super big Sanrio person, but that one's my favorite. That one's my favorite, but I can't ask for it because where's my words? I can't ask for it because all the stuff on Throne has to benefit my stream. That's the conditions for us using Throne. I see Esila hoarding sheepy heads. I would hoard you guys. I wouldn't put you all in one room though, because then you guys would like suffocate and trip on each other and like squish each other's bones. I want to put you in a nice big mansion where every single person has their own private room. I want to keep you guys safe and with a proper roof over your head and plenty of privacy. But I can't afford that, so... She's cute. She is! She's my favorite. Hi, Karma! Welcome back. How have you been? Always a pleasure having you here. Okay, but the conditions for naming them, right? So, streaming's always been my hobby, but now it's my job. So unfortunately, I have to squeeze a few dollars out of you so that I may survive a little longer. I plan to live at least the average lifespan of a human being, because I am mainly comprised of human body parts, so I think that my lifespan will be of the human person. So I want to live as close to the human life expectancy as possible, ideally over, but to do that I need to make a few dollars so I don't like starve and die. So every single plushie I have, they all have a number attached to them, and you'll see them on each slide. If you go to my stream elements and you donate a minimum of $5, so if you want to give me extra, if you want to give me like $6 instead, or $5.50, or $5.55, because repeating numbers are cool. If you want to give me a minimum of $5, in the message, you type, I want plushie number blank to be named blank. Something like that. It needs to include the plushie number and the name that you want it to be called. And in the case that more than one person donate for the same plushie, which I'm not expecting because I don't think anyone's going to name them at all. This is just an idea to raise funds so I can survive a little longer, I guess. But in the event that multiple people donate for the same plushie, first person will have the first name, and second person will have the last name. If there's 3 people, first, second middle, third last. In the case that there are more than 3 names, it'll just go in order from first to last, and that's how it'll be. Now, for this, you did remind me, I need to get out a piece of paper so I can write down all the names so they're not all just like lost. And then I can learn all my plushies' names. And then you guys can be like, oh, how's Cassandra doing? Assuming you'd name one of them Cassandra or something. This is an example. And I'd be like, oh yeah, Cassandra, the rabbit plushie that's like blue or something. I don't know, I'm making this up. I don't have one of those. And I was like, yeah, I actually slept with it last night. So like, you guys, I don't know, you probably wouldn't talk to me about my plushies after this, but I'd want to at least remember the names you give them. Wow, so kind. Wait, about what? I see travel. Hi, Esila. I've been busy. I feel like I've missed so many streams. It's okay if you've been busy, because you're not obligated to, like, show up to any of my streams. I did miss you, but that's perfectly fine. All that matters is that we're here now together, right? And if you do want to go back to my streams, lucky us, we are allowed to be on YouTube now. So you can go back to past live streams. It's not as fun, like, not viewing live. But there is still the option to view them still. Again, though, what matters most is that we're here together now. You know what could be funny? If you named every plushie after your chat. I think that'd be cute. I think that there is 24 of you right now. I know that the number is a little behind, but that's fine. Will you show them all at once? No, we're going one at a time. I feel like it's going to be easier if we go one plushie at a time. So that's what we're going to do. Let me adjust my mic a little, because now I do have my paper in front of me, and I don't want to bump my mic a ton. I already do that a lot, and you guys are probably so sick of that. So I'm going to try to bump my mic as little as possible, which means you guys are a little farther away, which means I'm at least a tad bit quieter now. But I was talking pretty loudly before, so I was actually probably making your ears hurt. So maybe this is better. Will we show them all at once? One at a time. That's what we're gonna do. Name a plushie, potato dragon, LMFAO. I mean, if somebody paid for that, sure, I could do that. Definitely. That's our plan for the day, though. And we did just reach the 20-minute mark. What do you guys say we get started? I put everything on the overlay. It's kind of like a slideshow, I guess. I put all my stuff into Canva, and I made like a 31-page like slideshow presentation thing. I labeled them all, I put the conditions on the screen, all of that. So the deal is, number 1 is at the top and number 31 is at the bottom. 31 or 32, I don't remember. And then I just hide each of the top layer as we go. I think that's how we do it. I think that'll be efficient. But I think it's time we get started. Let me put my mouse back on the desk mat instead of using it on the desk. Thank you so much for subscribing, I appreciate that, thank you. It means a lot to me. I think, like, we're really close to 700. I think that maybe it's possible that we'll get to 700 before the end of the week if I'm really lucky. So maybe we can aim for that, but thank you. Hopefully we can have a fun time together. Professional sheep? I wouldn't call myself a professional, but the idea is that I'll eventually become a professional, right? Because they'll teach me how to be a professional with Nexus. Because that's their whole thing, I think. So maybe one day I'll be a professional. I'll certainly do my best to work for that. Okay, but if we go to the stuffed animals tab, I don't have anything to hide the first one. This is the first one though. Okay. See, the chat is no longer cut off. No way. Hold on a minute. Already a donation. Please name number 1 sheepy food. Okay, I'll put it down. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. All that I earn goes towards essentials, as well as stuff that'll help get my stream to look better. Or not look better, just better in general. That's what I mean. Well, big guy? Yeah, a lot of these are like pretty big. So number 1, this is sheepy food. Sheepy food. There we go. This is sheepy food. Okay. So you can see that he has a red like ribbon on his back. And it has white hearts on it. That's because this is a Valentine's Day plushie. Now, men, don't click away immediately. My mom gave this to me. I can assure you that I'm not cheating on you. Don't worry, we're still married. We don't need to get divorced. My mom gave this to me. And you're in this selection of stuffed animals that I'm going to show you. You're going to see a lot of Valentine's Day plushies because throughout my life, I didn't receive Valentine's Day plushies from any lovers or anything. I used to get one every year from my mother instead. So, all the Valentine's ones, they all came from my mom, slowly over the years. Sheep Panda the Third. Sheep Panda the Third. That's a cute name. This is sheepy food, though. I see you like to lift, Esila. I do need to become strong. That's part of my whole, like, situation, right? I'm super weak, but I want to become strong. I'm just too sleepy to ever actually practice becoming strong. But yeah, you're gonna see workout equipment in these. And if you look really carefully in the background, you can see all of the emergency food I was talking about that'll last like 1 billion years. It's okay, Esila, date all you want. No! I don't want to cheat on you guys. I'm already married to you. I don't want to get divorced. I love you guys. I'm obligated to say, oh no, it's over chat joking. Buff sheep? No, I'm not strong at all. I just have these. Because like I've mentioned before, I live in the living room. And this is just in the living room. In our living room, there's a couch. There's my desk. There's my family's old bearded dragon. And there's the emergency food, and behind my desk, there's the, all the weightlifting stuff. Bye, I'm leaving. No, Karma! I was happy to have you here. Hopefully I'll see you some other time. I can see the prepper food. No! That's so embarrassing. Hi, Esila Cho! Welcome back. How have you been? It's a pleasure having you here as always. Grow our marriage siblings? I mean, I think I'll only marry sheepy heads, nobody else. I think sheepy heads only. I think I like sheepy heads the most, so they have to be a sheepy head. Hey, Esila, I'm just stopping by to say hi. I'll see you later. Bye, I'll see you later. I was happy that you were considerate enough to stop by. I was happy that you were thinking of me. I'll be thinking of you too. I'll see you some other time. How much do we need to pay to name your dragon? Oh, my dragon already has a name. But you guys can give him a nickname if you want. I would say you could do that for free. His name is Dash. His name is Dash. And I think my younger sibling named him. He likes to eat bell peppers, I think. I'm not the one who feeds him usually. I know he likes blueberries and raspberries, but I think he also eats bell peppers. I know that bearded dragons are super picky with what they eat. Not like literally, not like they choose like, oh, I don't want to eat this. Though my bearded dragon is picky when it comes to eating. But you need to be really careful giving them certain things because some stuff is really bad and some stuff is really good for them. Which is, I guess, standard for all things, right? But we need to be very careful what we feed him. So you're telling me there's a chance, smiley emoji. A chance of what? A chance of what? Check. But yeah, if you want to give him a nickname, you could probably do that for free. But he already does have his own legal name, printed on his own birth certificate, of course. Esila is ready for the apocalypse and the rise of the sheepy head cult. There is no sheepy head cult! We don't need any more cult talk. Can we name your 30-year-old spam cans? Sure, if you want. Sir, what flavor? Or just all of them in total? There's Traveler's Stew. There's Patriot Seeds. There's Mega Protein Kit. Fruit, Veggies, and Snack Mix. Beans Trio with rice. I like rice. I don't like beans, though. There's another Mega Protein Kit. Number 5 is Karma? Whoa, okay. We haven't even seen number 5 yet, so these are gonna be a surprise. Number 5 is Karma. Thank you so much for the tip. I really appreciate it. Karma. There we go. In my free time, when I can, I'll do my best to remember all the names that you guys ended up naming them. Ooh, I have the Patriot Seeds. Oh, are they any good? I've never heard about these before because I personally am not a prepper. Just... Not even my family. Because my family, I don't know what our situation is, but like we live with these other people who just like aren't a part of my family. And I don't really know them either. But this is their stuff. This is their preparation food. There is some strawberry flavored creamy wheat. There's some powdered whey milk. There's quick oats. I do like oatmeal. Maybe I'd like that one. But also it's not an emergency, so I wouldn't eat it. I just buy normal oats instead. There's some stuff I can't really see behind my desk. Where's the label on some of these? Okay, some of these are just 3-month food supply. They don't say anything in particular. That's like all they say. I think they're heritage seeds for planting after the sheep apocalypse. Are they really planning for the apocalypse? Is it really that big of a threat? Is it really gonna happen? Dang, I'm kind of frightened actually. I'm less frightened about the start of the apocalypse, and I'm more frightened about these buckets like falling over onto my desk and like crushing my computer and then having no way to work. I still love the cute cap, Esila. The cute cap? What cute cap? You mean my hat? I do like my hat. It's very fluffy and soft. Not just fun. Ah, I see. But all these buckets, because a lot of these are in buckets and they're all stacked on top of each other, but one of the rows of buckets is like kind of leaning to the side and is leaning in the direction of my desk, and I know that it's stable, but it looks really scary. And I'm afraid that it's gonna fall onto my desk, but that's not gonna happen. As long as I think it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. I just need to get a room and not live in the living room before it ends up collapsing, which won't happen in the first place. So it'll be okay. But okay, this is number 1, and its name is now Sheepy Food. I don't think I would like to eat them though. Esila, write that row. It will fall 100%. It will not fall. Don't say that. You're gonna will it into existence. Let's go to number 2. Here's another panda. So this is a big guy. I think I got this one maybe like 5 years ago. It was a gift from a family member because they know I like stuffed animals and they know I like pandas. I know I didn't see number 5, but I still choose it. I see. I can't wait to see what number 5 is, because I don't remember what number 5 is. I just assign them all random numbers. How many plushies are there again? I think there's 31. If I scroll down right now, yeah, it looks like there's 31 stuffed animals. Oh, I see. They're all pandas. You're on the right track. You're on the right track, yeah. Even bigger? Yeah, chubby panda, it is a big one. It's pretty big. It's also super squishy too. It's made out of the stuffing that, like, it can be super dense, so it's extra, like, squishy. It's really nice. It's very good to hug while you're sleeping. Whether you're sleeping on your side, or the other side, or your back. You can lay on it, like, on your stomach too, if you want. It's very comfy, and it's made out of pretty soft material as well. Whoa! $22.22. That's such a thoughtful number. I want number 2 to be named Charybdis. Okay. This is going out of order because we got a request for number 5 as well. Not even a request. That was a demand. I will be naming all of these. Okay. So Charybdis. Charybdis. Okay. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. It helps me a lot. Again, all that I earn through, whether it be stream elements or through donations on AniLive, they all go towards stuff that'll help me out financially. It goes towards my, like, essentials and stuff that I need, but it also goes towards stuff that'll help my stream become better. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. Can you make the alert text black? It's hard to see on the light background. That's a good idea. We can take a little break because I set up that alert specifically in stream elements so that, like, we can actually see the, like, tips. But that's a good idea. I didn't think about that before. So let me go to my overlays real quick. I appreciate you guys sticking with me while we edit things to make them as ideal as possible. And I also really appreciate that you guys that you share with me your feedback. It helps make my stream better, and I want my stream to be as good as possible. I want to keep upgrading until we look like a pro. We'll get there one day. Your name is Esila, misspelled, so his name shall be Charybdis, misspelled. I see. Okay. Maybe it's in elements. It's not in elements. Overlay gallery. It's not in there either. It should be in my streaming tools and overlays, but it's not. Sponsorship, revenue, chatbot, dashboard. It shouldn't be on my dashboard. We'll look at overlays again. All overlays, campaign, favorite. I'm only seeing my overlays for the chat overlay. Where's my notification for the donations? No! It's not fair. I can't find it. Maybe I'll have to edit this after stream then, so I can give it a more attentive look while also tending to you guys. I'll make a note on the other side of the paper. Hold on. Where did I write this? I wrote this 2 pages after my fluffle notes. Maybe I'll have to rip this out after. Okay. So in parentheses, above at the top, edit donation overlay text color. Edit donation overlay text color. Okay, so as of right now, I don't think I can efficiently fix that up for you guys, but I do have it down now, noted, so that I can fix it for later streams. Again, I do appreciate your feedback. That helps me out a lot. Always useful. Wait, Esila is a... I'm a what? Really? I thought was an intentional misspelling of Elisa. No! I'm just named Esila. That name means late afternoon, and that's the best time to take a nap. Esila? No, just Esila. That was the way it's supposed to be. I can see the logic the Destroyer is using, though, and I do like that idea. At least it's not Esila. I can't even read the misspelling of my name. You're right, at least it isn't Esila. Man, if I see the name Esila again. I think, thankfully, I finally have every single one of my socials and all of, like, my names everywhere changed to the correct spelling. But, like, I didn't make those, but I can't blame the staff for that either. My name looks hard to read. I can't blame staff for that. That's my mom's fault for naming me. I don't think Esila is named after a Greek sea monster. Yeah, no, if that was the case, I'd probably be a sea monster or something, but I'm just a sheep. And I live pretty far away from any water, I think. We got 2 pandas, let's go. Yeah, we got 2 pandas. Number 1 is named Sheepy Food, and number 2 is named Charybdis. Number 5 is also named Karma, but we haven't gotten to number 5 yet, so that one's a mystery. That one might be a panda, and that one might not be a panda. I've never seen Esila's bottom half. Maybe she's a fish down there. You're right. I never zoom out. Maybe one day I'll have to show you the rest of my body. That sounds actually pretty bad. To clarify, my body will be clothed. I don't think I want to get banned from YouTube. Let's see. Celia is pronounced Esila in Spanish. Haha, so Sila and Charybdis, Esila and Charybdis. I see. I thought your name was a Shephield at first. I mean, if we're going Japanese and like switching the last name and the first name, that would make sense. But also we're speaking English, so it doesn't work that way. Similarly to how you probably don't call people like Chan and Kun in English. But I feel like they're all pandas? I don't know. Maybe they are all pandas. I can guarantee they're not all pandas. But maybe a few of them are. Maybe. Still a win. But I feel like they're all pandas. Time to clip that statement. Don't clip that! I was already clipped saying something kind of weird earlier, and I... Oh, man. And I saw that it was posted on my Twitter, but I haven't responded to it yet, because I was working up until this, doing things to get things ready and fixing up overlays and stuff. I meant the spelling to your last name. Was that instead of Sheffield? Ah! Yeah, I know. That makes sense. I can understand that. I know there's other people who are named, like, they also have Sheffield as a last name, but mine's spelled differently. Mine is spelled with a PH, like PhD. Like what I'm never going to receive. Anyways, this is number 2, which is now named Charybdis. Now, on to number 3. See, they're not all turtles. This one, no. They're not all pandas. This one is a turtle. And I've had this one for, I probably won't say how many years because I don't want to possibly give away more hints about my age, more than I already have. But I've had this one for a long time, a really, really, really long time. I used to have a really uncomfortable desk chair that was passed down to me from my father, who used that exact chair for like 20 years. And that chair was the most uncomfortable chair I have ever sat in. Red blood! Thank you for the donation. That is $5. Is that for number 3? Is this for number 3? Please do confirm or deny so I can make sure that I get this correct for you. But because this chair was so uncomfortable, I did have this stuffed animal. I had it before that, but it was just the right size to put in the chair. So I sat on it for many years in this super uncomfortable chair. So now it is flattened. It probably needs more stuffing. But I sat on this turtle for a really, really long time. Why does he look so sad, lol? He does look really sad. And will the turtle look more sad if it's stuck on its back? Probably. It'll probably look dead that way. Yes? Okay, so this is for number 3. Thank you for letting me know. 3, that's Agamemnon. Agamemnon. Wow, these names are hard to pronounce. You guys are giving me a challenge to memorize these names. That's a tough one. I appreciate the tip though. Thank you so much. It helps me a lot. From now on, his name is Agamemnon. Or however you pronounce it. I'm already gonna get it wrong. Oh no, the bear is dead. Oh no. Let's go. That's 2 Greek names. Dang, you really are giving me the hard ones. These are some epic names. Do I feel lightweight with sheepy food? I like sheepy food. I think sheepy food is cute. I like all these names, but I think sheepy food is super cute. He looks worn out, and after hearing the lore dump, I think it's warranted, lol. Yeah. He made sure that I wasn't as uncomfortable as I could be in that chair. Now, luckily... Okay, so coincidentally, my mother also has a work-at-home job, so... She had some company money to, like, upgrade her chair, so she, like, for pretty much free of cost, could get a really good desk chair. And a few years later, her company was like, yeah, do you want another desk chair? We can give you another desk chair for free. And we don't even take back the old one. Just take a new desk chair. She's like, sure. So I took her old one. And because she works from home, right? She invested in a really, really good office chair. Because gamer chairs suck, right? So never buy a gamer chair. They look cool, but allegedly they don't feel very comfortable. I believe my brother has one, and I think that I've heard him say, like, yeah, these chairs kind of suck. So if you're thinking about getting a comfortable chair, don't get a gamer chair. I know they look cool, just get a desk chair instead. They're more comfortable. But because my mother works from home, she invested in one, because it also is company money, that will work very, very well. And so now I am in possession of a really, really good desk chair that I got for free because she let me have it. So the super old, not comfortable desk chair, that's gone forever, thank God. This turtle has served me well up until this point. Swirly eyes emoji. Cool turtle? It is a pretty cool turtle, yes? Wish I had it stuck on his back. Did I miss something? Let's see. Do you ever use it as a pillow? No, I don't. And I have washed this guy quite a few times, and that has messed with his, like, plushiness. The texture isn't as good to touch. I feel like he wouldn't be super comfortable to, like, lay with or, like, hold while I'm sleeping. Maybe I could put him under my back or something. I feel like I need something more, like, long and thin to put under my back, though, as support, instead of flat and wide. Gamer chair is the biggest scam ad. I know, they look so nice, but they feel so bad, allegedly. Agamemnon was a king of Mycenae who commanded the Arcanes during the Trojan War. Ah, I see. I'm probably not going to remember that info later, but maybe I'll look into it later also, because now it is the name of my turtle. Nice chair? Yeah, it's super comfy now, thank goodness. Most of the time anyways. Yeah, most of the time. Next week, we see LEDs for Esila's office chair on throne. No! I'm not a big fan of, like, things, like, colorful lights. I don't like them. They're on my PC. I'm lucky I could turn them off now. I have them on my mouse and keyboard. I have them off on my mouse, and I have them off on my keyboard as well, but I wake up early in the morning, so it's still dark out, and I only find it helpful to have those lights on because now I can see the keys. Because when I was in school, they gave us typing classes, right? But I always cheated on the typing classes. So I never learned how to type without looking at my hands, so I need those lights to actually see. So I'm thankful for that, but I don't like the way they look. So that's the only reason I use them. But I don't think having LEDs on my chair would make them... It would improve my stream, so I don't think staff would even allow that. Even if that was something I wanted. Hope you find a comfortable chair. Back support is important. Luckily, I do have this chair now. And I feel like my back feels a lot better with this chair now, thankfully. Okay. Agamemnon was also murdered by the lover of his wife. He's the other side of the coin to Odysseus and his faithful wife. Ah, I see. I'm gonna forget this in a few minutes. But again, maybe because this is the name of my turtle, I'll research it more and I'll remember. Because now it's gonna be my goal to remember all the new names of my stuffed animals. So I'm gonna try to remember. But this is number 3. This is my turtle, and his name is Agamemnon. On to number 4. This is number 4. This is Victini. This is Victini. But my Victini doesn't have a nickname. I think I got this around the time that Black and White came out. Or maybe after, right? A little after? Kind of around then. And you can't see it, but he is kind of like a keychain. So I can like put him on bags and stuff. I think it's pretty cute. If someone names a plushie one of these full lore sentences, I will laugh and cry. It wouldn't be against the rules, I don't think. Adorable? Yeah, he's pretty cute. Odyssey and the Trojan War are great stories to read or watch videos of. I see. Maybe I can read about them on stream sometime. Because we haven't done a like story reading stream in a while, and despite my lack of ability when it comes to reading, I do find those fun. Someone name it Pikachu. If you guys want. The game Black and White, you're not beating the boomer alligator. Black and White's not even that old! When I think about Pokemon being old, like, I still think that, like, Diamond and Pearl is, like, new. That's where new starts to me. When it starts feeling older from, like, Ruby and Sapphire, right? That's the way I think about it in my mind. But Black and White's not that old. Black and White is still new. Read the Odyssey. It's better for casual reading IMO. I see. Noted. Reading Odyssey with a hand cam on the plushies acting out the scenes. That'd be really cute. I'd really like that, but I don't think I have enough hands for that. I think we need to raise, like, a few $100,000 so I can get arm transplants, so I can have, like, 20 arms. And they also need to be really long. But also because they're really long, they need to be really strong, right? Because they're gonna be hard to move if they're really long. So I need really long and strong arms to do that, I think. And to get really long, extra strong arms, I'm gonna need more money for the surgeries. Black and White is 14? No, it's not. That's not real. There's no way. Black and White release date. September 18th, 2010? They are 14! No, they're only 13. It's not September yet. They're only 13, which is not that long ago still. These games are still pretty new. Black and White is still new, I think. That's what I would consider it. But I got this Victini plushie, I think a little after Black and White came out. And I did have him on like some of my bags throughout the years. And he has taken a little bit of damage. He is a little worn. You can kind of see it on like the material on the like spiky ear things, whatever they are. Esila coping by saying it is 13 and technically not 14 yet. Well, you're still wrong because it's not 14, but like even so, 13's not that old. Like a 13-year-old can't even drive or anything, and I can't drive either. But 13 isn't that long ago. 13's nowhere near that long. Absolutely not. But yeah, not much to say about Victini. I don't have any particular stories about it. I think I received a gift card for my like birthday one year, and it was like, I think it was the year that Black and White came out or the year after. It was kind of around it, right? I don't remember. But it was around the Black and White era, and I received a gift card for my birthday. And I bought this with my gift card. Because I like Pokemon, which makes sense. Esila secretly 13 confirmed? No, that'd be illegal! Why would Harry hire a 13-year-old? Absolutely not. It's okay, Esila. We're boomers in internet years, LMFAO. I was in uni 13 years ago. It's not that long ago. It's not that long ago at all. Okay, but this is Victini. I've had him for a while. This is number 4. Let's go on to 5. This is one of my bigger ones. Another Valentine's Day plushie. I got this one again from my mother. It has a cute bow around the neck. It's... instead of the plain black and white, instead of the usual common black and white, I like the fact that it's gray this time. instead of black, I think that's a lot easier on the eyes. I like that it's less bright. It's not that like black is bright, it just stands out more. I like the tamer gray. And the bows are always cute. I really like the bows. It's Freddy? I mean, his name might be Freddy, you never know. Is it soft? It's super soft. It's definitely super soft. I like the bigger plushies. I like holding them. I like hugging them while I sleep. They're super comfy. This guy 100% gets up and walks at night? No, there's no way. Don't scare me like that. There's no way I would let him go. There's no way I'd let him out of my grasp. I'd probably hug him pretty tight while I sleep. Hello? Dead Space, welcome back. How are you? Thank you're stopping by. Welcome. The pandas are evolving? Yeah. They are. This one's super big. Cute? Data! Welcome! The third panda, I'm starting to see a pattern here. Yeah, I told you guys a lot of them are kind of really similar. And I couldn't find a lot of my, like, older childhood plushies, because after a while I realized that bears are my favorite animal. And specifically out of all types of bears, I have mostly pandas. I don't know, I don't have other bears. But pre-realizing that bears are my favorite animal, I had more of a variety. I remember having a tiger, I had a raccoon, I remember I had a lamb, there was a few dogs, I had a cat. Probably plenty more I'm not remembering. Do I donate and name him Freddy Fazbear? It's so tempting. Okay, Potato Dragon, remember the rules. You have to be financially well enough, and it also has to make you happy. If those conditions are met, then you have the okay. Just remember that donating is optional. I'm not doing this so that I can fill out 100% every single 31 of these as, like... Oh, this one's name is... This is number 5, so this is Karma. So if I get any further donations, like, for example, if you said this is Freddy Fazbear, then number 5's name would then be Karma Freddy Fazbear. Which I think is kind of funny. I'm doing good, just woke up. Ah, gotcha. Hopefully you rested very well then, Dead Space. Maybe Esila isn't a sheep, but a bear in disguise? No, I'm a sheep. I don't think that there's any bear under my skin. I think it's just, like, bones and muscles and blood vessels and organs and stuff. I think I'm just a sheep. A bear in sheep's clothing? That's not how I remember the one song by Set It Off. That's not how I remember the title going. Or the lyrics. But yeah, this one's pretty big. I've held this one at night. I got it from my mother. It could be Karma Fazbear. Do it, Potato. Name him Fazbear. Karma F. Fazbear sounds like a sick OC name. Honestly, I do really like that. I do kind of like it. It's kind of silly, but also it does sound kind of cool. Again, though, that's up to donators, and I'm nowhere, like, ever gonna force anybody to donate. That'd be really gross of me. This today is just to raise a few extra funds, again, because they go towards my essentials and stuff that I need, so... That's why we're doing that. Plus, you guys get to name all my plushies. Which I don't have any plans of getting rid of anytime soon, so... You guys will always be with me with my plushies that I always use. I haven't been using them to, like, sleep on the couch. But that's because I'm not gonna dig out all my plushies to sleep in this public middle of my house living room. I'll have to wait until I get a private room to sleep with my plushies. But yeah. So far, his name is Karma. I do think that the idea of it being named Karma F. Fazbear is kind of silly. No way. Potato Dragon number 5 equals F. Fazbear. Okay. Great timing. And thank you again for the donation. I really appreciate it. Again, it goes towards essentials as well as stuff that'll help my stream get better. So I do really appreciate it, Potato Dragon. So number 5 is Karma F. Fazbear. That is silly. If you can't order an eye for dissection, I can see Karma F. Fazbear has one. I don't want to cut open my plushies. I love them. I want to treat them gently and kindly. Karma Freddy Fazbear, it has been done. I can't believe it. The one that Karma, like, guessed a number on ended up being also Mr. Fazbear. I'm sorry, Karma. I hope you can find the comedy in this as well. Karma at Fazbear is real? I know! We did it! Well done, indeed, indeed. Thank you again for your guys' donations. Oh, slowly replace the fake eye with a real one? No! No, they're gonna start to smell really bad and then they'll get all gross and I'd have to wash them. They're already a pain to wash because they're such weirdly shaped and I don't like taking them out when they're wet. I don't like putting them in the wash even though I have to, which I do. It's just, I don't like when they're wet. But that's why we put them in the dryer, I guess. That makes sense. Anyways, let's get to number 6. This is Pancham. Another panda. But also, it's a Pokemon this time. So it's a little different. Not everything is a panda, because this one doesn't exactly count, because it's also a Pokemon. I think I got this one kind of recently. I think it was a few years ago. I visited... I had to leave the state for, family matters. But there's also some free time as well. And during that time, I visited, a mall or something. Adidas logo on his stomach. Is that the Adidas logo? Pokemon Kung Fu Panda? Yeah. But in this mall, there was, a candy store. And of course I visited the candy store. I like things that are sweet. I like candy. And I don't think I bought any candy that I remember. But I did see that they also sold Pokemon plushies. And I like Pokemon, and I like pandas, and plushies are usually, outrageously expensive, but this one was, $8. And I had a little bit of extra funds. I could afford it at the time, so I gave in, and I bought Pancham. So this is my Pancham. It's almost like there's a trend here. Can't quite put my finger on it. Yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can kind of see it, but... I can get an idea. This Pancham's bamboo leaf looks like a functional zipper. That would be really cool, but also really scary. Having to, rip out the guts of my Pancham and, put, a pencil or something inside. That sounds terrifying. $8? I know, it's usually, they're at least double that, right? It'd be great to have a pouch with a panda mouth as the opening. Well, actually, now that you mention it, there's a pencil case on my desk right now, and it's fully covered in fur, and it has 2 panda ears, and a set of eyes, and a nose. I do have a plush panda pencil case, and it's in my hands right now. I'll dig through the pencil so you can hear it real quick. This is my panda pencil case. Maybe I'll get a picture for you guys later. But I actually already have that kind of... The zipper is not the mouth, it's the top of the head. So it's like I'm digging into its brain. I think either way, it's still really nice. Esila will be able to buy so many more plushies with the money she's getting today. Well, that would be a good idea if it wasn't a better idea to spend this money on stuff that I actually needed. As much as I like plushies, I'm pretty good at having self-control, actually, so I don't just spend all that I earn on, luxuries like plushies. I've gathered all of these, slowly over the years. I do have a lot, and I have even more either somewhere or donated. But I've gathered these slowly over the years. I did get this one kind of more recently, within the past, few years. But right now, I'm not in the position to be buying myself things like plushies. But maybe one day I'll be in that position again, because I do really like plushies. Maybe one day. As of right now, though, all this is going towards being able to live. As well as adjustments and upgrades to the stream, of course. But yeah, this is my Pancham, which is number 6. Not much extra story about that. We can move on to number 7. This is my Banania. A good while ago. When did Banania come out? 2014, 15? Let me see. Banania, or specifically the Banania anime, right? Which is super short, super easy to watch. Banania release dates? How long ago was Banania? 2016. Okay, so it's relatively recent. And I got this around that time, kind of, I think. if I'm recalling correctly at least. I have had this for a while. I am quite the fan of Bananya. I know that they recently kind of made like a season 2 of Bananya, right? Like within the past like 2 or 3 years. I find this one appealing. I think that's funny, Boy Wonder. It's like a flower. It is like a flower. It blooms out of the banana peel. 2016 was... That was not 8 years ago. That's no way. What do you mean? No. But I know kind of recently, like a few years ago maybe, they made a season 2 of Bananya, but I never watched it. But I really liked Bananya. I like kitties, and I like bananas, because bananas are super tasty. And so I really liked Bananya. And so I eventually got this plushie. And I'm not sure by which means. I probably bought it myself. But I think it's super cute. I also had a set of Bananya socks. And slowly over the years, I've like lost pieces of the sets of socks. So I don't think I have much left of them anymore. I don't think I use them enough to put holes in them. Because I'm not a big hoarder of clothes. Like, I have a few shirts, I have a few pants, I have a few sweaters. But I have a lot of socks. So I have a lot of variety when it comes to socks. So I don't think I ever, like, overwore them and, like, wore holes into them. It's just, they mostly got lost. I don't know where, like, half of my socks for Bananya went. Have you ever been tempted to take the cat out of the banana? It's impossible. I tried. They're, like, stitched together. I wish I could. I want to make my Bananya naked. I want to peel it and eat it for breakfast. But I can't because it's stitched together. Hi, I'm back. Welcome back, Karma! Just an update. Number 5. Someone else donated for number 5, so now number 5's name is Karma F. Fazbear. So Karma Freddy Fazbear. The case of the missing socks, yeah. And put the socks for sale, Esila. You'll be a millionaire in no time. I feel like that's a bad idea. I don't think I want to sell my socks. They'd be clean, but I don't know if I'd be drawing in the right audience through doing that. Oh my, cool. Also, since you did pay for 5, I will let you see 5. Okay, this is number 5. So this is Karma F. Fazbear, now that you're back. Back to Bananya, though. But yeah, that's Bananya. I really like Bananya. I haven't seen season 2, but I saw season 1 and I thought it was really cute. I also have Bananya socks. And I used to have a laptop that I was borrowing. And the rules for borrowing were really, like, loose. Like, as long as I was taking care of it, it's fine. And I asked, and they also let me put stickers on the laptop. And I had a Bananya decal, and I put that on the laptop, too. Because they let me. I wouldn't have put it on there if they didn't let me, of course. But I really like Bananya. What do you mean? The audience that buys socks, bathwater, and other derivatives are the best audience you can have. Yeah, because they're so dedicated, but additionally, I also don't think that Harry would let us do that. I don't think Harry will let us sell socks and stuff. I don't know. Or at least our used socks. Maybe one day we'll have socks as merch. That's a possibility, right? I think socks as merch is cool, because I like socks, because they can be so, like, cute and, like, decorated. But I don't think I can sell my personal used socks. As efficient as that may end up being. I want sheep blood? Okay, maybe one day we'll be able to sell something that involves some sort of cult-related thing, because it's such a heavy, like, theme in all of my streams, despite the fact that there's no cult at all. Maybe one day I'll make a, like, slight appearance in some sort of merch or something. But if it's not used, what's the point? I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. Maybe they'll send me all the socks to distribute, then I can just put all of them on once. Maybe that'll count. I would love a sheep plush with your hat on it. That'd be super cute. I want one too. The socks? No. Sheep blood? Maybe one day. Maybe I will give you guys my blood. I believe in CV head plushie one day. One day for sure. One day we'll make a plushie. I think that'd be really cool. But as long as we keep working hard, for sure we'll get there one day, right? I just need to keep working hard and never slack off. I can have days off, that's fine. But I always need to do my best. And in that case, we can do all the fun stuff that super popular cool people do. We can have plushies. We can have like 3D models. We can... What else do they do? Have cool like sponsorships, I guess? One day we can be like them. We just need to keep working for it. Esila, you might be coping at this point. You can't deny the cult allegations, lol. There is no cult! There is no cult. One day we find out the sheepy head looks like a panda. No. It's gonna be a sheep for sure. LMFAO, hi Esila. Expletive, welcome back. How have you been? Thank you for stopping by. Welcome. And cult meet and greet. Cult meet and greet? There's no cult. Remove cult and that would be better. Anyways, this is Banana. We need to move on to number 8. Another panda, who would have guessed? I just woke up. How'd you rest? And for you, as well as anyone else who maybe just is just stopping by, today I'm showing you guys my plushie collections. This was a milestone reward that we achieved through the Niori Cup, which happened on AniLive a few weeks ago. Now, they don't have names, besides like Victini and Pancham being Victini and Pancham, but that's besides the point. But they don't have names, so if you head to my Streamlabs and you're interested in naming one of my plushies, they all have numbers in the corner. So, for example, if we're on 8 right now, if you wanted to name number 8 Jonathan, you would go to Streamlabs, and for a minimum of $5, in your message you would say, I want number 5, or not number 5, I want number 8 to be named Jonathan. And then this guy would be named Jonathan. That's how it'll work. And that's minimum $5, because I'll accept extra. Just remember, before donating anything, 1, you have to be financially able to, so you need to be safe, be able to pay rent for food, all of that, all the stuff that you need. Take care of yourself first, before anything else. And 2, you also have to be happy. Make sure that it's something that'll make you happy. If both those conditions are met, you may go ahead, but also remember that it is optional. But anyways, this is number 8. The cult stream needs to happen, right? Yeah, we still need to do the cult roleplay stream. Oh, Esila plushie, so I can place it in a... No! No, don't put my stuff in a jar! We're all part of Esila's flock? Yeah, we're a flock. Not a cult, we're a flock. Exactly, Pooty. Pooty gets the idea. I don't eat for days? I think you should eat at least once a day. Ideally at least twice, though. The dreaded jar? I know. Would anyone else put my stuff in a jar? Confess right now. Now I'm concerned. Be honest with me. I won't be mad. I won't be mad. I'm just curious. Me? Well, I know you would because you just said it. Is there anyone else, though? As of right now, we're looking good. As of right now, we're looking fine. But okay. This is another panda, as we can see here. Anyone who says yes gets banned? No, they wouldn't get banned. If someone says yes, I'm gonna assume they're not being serious. I mean, like, it's fine to put my stuff in a jar, right? As long as you don't do anything to the inside of the jar. I shouldn't just assume anything's gonna happen to the inside. It's kind of silly to put your stuff in the jars, considering the jar situation, but as long as nothing happens to the inside, it's fine. Chat's pretty silent, I know, which is either a really good sign or a really bad sign. You should just save us the effort and sell your merch pre-jarred. That's extra cost, though. That's extra cost. I wouldn't do it with you. Okay. Okay. And do something to the inside of the jar? There's no need to elaborate on that. I don't think I need to disclose any further information. I don't think I'm going to talk about that any further. It's just a regular jar. What else do you do in the jar? Oh, nothing. There's nothing. We won't talk about that any further. Anyways, as we can see here, this is another panda. It's pretty nice medium size. I've had this one for a good long while, and I've used this to sleep with hundreds and hundreds of nights. You can tell by the fur that it's pretty used. It's no longer a beautiful bright white. It is clean still. I have put it in the wash multiple times. It's just over time, the bright white slowly evolves into like a off-white or like a yellowish. So you can tell by that, as well as like the texture of the fur, it's quite used. I used to sleep with this almost every single night. Put cookies in it? That'd be a good idea. Give me a snack. Chat, strange ideas. Esila, one-ups chat. Wait, huh? What's your favorite candy? I like Heath bars. Have you guys had a Heath bar before? I like them a lot. And once you know, you'll never be able to unknow. It's better that you don't know. Yeah, don't educate yourself on that. Don't your cats eat your plushies? Do they? They've chewed on them like a tiny bit, but for the most part, they understand that these are my toys and not their toys. My animals are really good at understanding the difference between their toys and my toys. So they're super smart. For the most part. Most of the time, they're pretty smart. Thank you for letting me know. I'll erase this from my memory. You're not supposed to look it up. I've had Heath bars, they're okay? I see. Not for everybody, but I like it. I like toffee, I like chocolate covered toffee. Sounds good to me. I think they're super tasty. Besides that though, because it was only maybe like 5 years ago I actually tried a Heath bar, then they became my favorite. But before that, I really liked Kit Kats, specifically white chocolate Kit Kats. And I'm not super fond of white chocolate, but I think maybe it's the like crispiness, maybe it's the crunch. Maybe that's what it is that make me like it the most. The combination of that as well as the white chocolate. Because I prefer like normal milk chocolate over white chocolate. So maybe it is the texture that adds to it there. But before Heath bars, I liked white Kit Kats. I'll put your plushie with a jar of Heath bar. Yummy! I'd probably like that. Whoa, I love it's absolutely adorable. Isn't it? I used to sleep with this like a ton. And I would always wake up in the morning because I'd sleep with it with its head like next to my head, right? But I'd always wake up in the morning with like the opposite end in my face instead. So I'd like flip it around by accident while sleeping or something. But yeah, I slept with this one a lot. It's super soft despite it being like really used. I like I feel like the length of the fur is a perfect length. I think that it works really well. But yeah, this is number 8. Now we're gonna move on to number 9. I like this one a lot. I really, really like this one. So this is number 9. It's just a little guy. And he lays down, nice and flat. And he is also super soft. I haven't used this one a ton because he does have his glasses, and I don't want to sleep with him and ruin his glasses, right? So I haven't used this one a ton. This one is mainly decoration, but I have held him, I have pet him, I just don't really sleep with him. But he's nice and tiny, he lays down. Originally, he didn't have glasses, but my family, there's Christmas, right? There's a holiday called Christmas, as most people know. And my family puts up Christmas decorations every year. And there's a Christmas decoration that was like some stuffed toy that I guess we have. And it had this pair of glasses on it. And it was either my dog. I don't think it was my dog. I think it was one of my cats. So I think Abby specifically. I think she was like messing with the stuffed animals and would like mess up the glasses or something. And they'd always get removed. So we just took off the glasses from the like stuffed toy decoration. And then my family let me have the glasses because they know I have a ton of stuffed animals. They're like, oh, you could use this on like some of your plushies. You can make them wear them. You can play dress up with them. And I was an adult at this point. And I'm not gonna deny the opportunity to play dress up with my plushies. Of course I'm gonna take the glasses. So now they belong to this guy. It's so small and cute. I know! It's super cute. A panda bear. Yeah, another panda. This is like number 6 pandas we have. It's number 9 total. We have had a lot of pandas so far. I want to name this Esila Won't Sleep With Me, but I'm afraid of sending that text through stream elements. It's okay, you just gotta add context so it doesn't look weird, right? You could just say, number 9, or no, you could say, I want to name plushie number 9, quote, Esila won't sleep with me. It's all about context, so it doesn't seem weird. It's all about context. It's all about proper communication. Just remember, you never have to donate to me. That is, like, you guys support me enough by just, like, hanging out and watching me every day. But giving me tips is going above and beyond. I don't discourage it because this kind of stuff is things that both me as well as the company need to thrive. But just remember that just you being here for free, that's plenty at the moment, I believe. But yeah, I don't usually sleep with this guy. Or not usually, I don't sleep with this guy. I mostly just hold him and pet him and admire him from afar because I don't want to mess up his glasses. You wear glasses? Me wear glasses? No! I don't wear glasses. I put on glasses a few times for thumbnails though. But he wears glasses, not me. Assuming this is a he, I don't know. It's just a panda to me. I don't care either way. But yeah, this is number 9. Super cute. Maybe one of the favorites I have out of this current like set of stuffed animals. I see a pattern with the pandas. Yeah, I think I'm starting to see that pattern too. I've had plenty of stuffed animals that aren't pandas in the past. I just couldn't find them. I see travel. Thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate it. I'll put down number 9's name. Please name number 9 Insomniac because you two won't sleep with him. Or because you won't sleep with him. Okay, gotcha. Number 9 is Insomniac. I like that name. I think that name is super cool actually. And what's the pattern? I don't see it. Oh, Karma, I can guarantee you, if you stick around a little longer, you'll see the pattern. You'll see it soon, no worries. But this guy does have a name now. His name is officially Insomniac. Now, I think maybe we do move on to number 10. Okay, another Valentine's Day one. Again, got it from my mom. Thank you, Mom, for all the Valentine's Day gifts. I really appreciate it. But it's also wearing a hat. And the hat is actually a shower cap that's supposed to still belong to a baby. And part of my family, they went to the store and they just happened to pass by like the baby aisle, right? And they saw these baby shower caps. And one of them looked like a panda. And they were like, I know Esila really likes shower caps? No, I know she really likes pandas. And I know that she has a ton of stuffed animals. She doesn't have a baby, but she has a lot of stuffed animals. She can put this on her stuffed animals. So my family got me this as a gift, and now it's worn by this one. Pootie, thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate it. 6.9. So $6.90. Plush number 9, Sir Bamboo Woolington. Okay, so number 9, the first name is Insomniac, but its title then in this case is Sir Bamboo Woolington. There we go. This is so meta. I think your mom is in love with you. I don't think that she is in love with me. I think she just wants to make sure I have a pleasant Valentine's Day without a lover. I see the pattern if they've all lost their real eyes. No! I didn't remove any of their eyes. Not by accident, not by purpose. I would never remove their eyes. See a pattern with the pandas? You wear glasses? I don't. Okay, pandaception? Yeah. So it's a panda wearing a panda hat. Again, it has a cute red bow. It's holding a cute red heart. It has the words of love on them. There's white hearts all over the red stuff. And this one specifically, this has a red nose instead of a black nose or a brown nose. I think that's pretty cute. It's a little something that differs from the usual. I like it. You really like pandas, don't you? I think I do. I think today I realized I really like pandas. I think that's what we're all learning today. If we see a bank robber video wearing this baby cap, we'll know who it is. I I'm not gonna rob a bank! It's been a while since we mentioned me being a thief, but I'm not a thief! It's been a while since we talked about this, but I'm not gonna rob a bank! If I see we want to give you a Valentine's gift, we just need to buy a panda for you. If you guys want to give me a good Valentine's Day, you could just tell me that you love me instead. That's free. I don't need gifts. Oh, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah, exactly! This is the panda that none of the other pandas wanted to play with. But he ended up, pulling Santa Claus's sleigh in the end and guiding them because his shiny nose. This is exactly like Rudolph. Professional thief Esila? I'm not a thief! And especially not a professional one. Esila, would you accept a real panda as a gift? I probably would, yeah. But when it comes to receiving real gifts, it's fine if I receive nothing, really. I don't really need, like, material things. She stole our hearts, alright. I guess that may be true, but does that really count as thievery? That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. Give her all the pandas? I don't need any more pandas. You're gonna see that I don't need any more pandas. I'm not gonna need any more. I have plenty, I think. Start the fun. Next throne gift is a panda. It has to be stuff that... the stuff on my throne has to be items that will benefit my stream. And I don't think another panda will benefit my stream. Unfortunately. A panda platoon. I do have a lot of pandas. But yeah, this is number 9. Got it as a Valentine's gift from my mom. And I also got the hat as a gift because my family was thinking about me because they thought that I could use it to put on one of my stuffed pandas. Which is a really good idea. I probably wouldn't have bought this on my own. Like, if I had the funds, I probably wouldn't buy this item because I'd be like, I don't have a baby and I'm not gonna have a baby. I'm not gonna use this. I wouldn't have thought to put it on any of my stuffed animals. So I'm glad that they thought about it. And I'm thankful for the gift that they gave me because I think the hat's super cute. A panda mouse? I think the mouse I have right now is fine. We'll see, though. We'll see. I think the next throne gift is gonna be a set of matching monitors, because as of right now, I'm using 2, but neither of them are actually monitors. One of them is a really old TV, and the other one is a graphic display tablet. So I'm thinking the next one's gonna be a set of matching monitors. Pandas benefiting stream now, we like them. We do like them. Having a live panda on stream would definitely improve stream quality. How much would it cost to buy a live panda, though? I know we can buy lemurs. In certain states in the US, we can have a lemur. So maybe through Throne, we can fund me moving to a state where I can legally own 2 lemurs. Because you need to have 2, right? They're like bunnies. They need a friend, right? Because they'll die if they're lonely, something like that. So maybe next we'll fund the ability to move to a different state, as well as an outdoors large, like, foresty enclosure, and then $12,000 so we can buy 2 lemurs. Maybe that's what we'll throw maybe that's what we'll fund next on Throne. I think that would be a good idea. A panda phalanx. It's a cute little guy. It is a cute little guy. Cute hat. Next plushie is a panda. Is it though? I have a few that are not pandas mixed in. You can't buy them. You need to steal them. I'm not gonna steal anything! That's not gonna make the thief accusations any better. Either off a zoo or from the wild. Well, I don't live near a zoo. And I definitely don't live by any natural pandas either. As cool as that would be. But we should move on to number 11. This is my panda pillow pet. I got this closer to around the times pillow pets started to exist, right? And I got this as a Christmas gift from my grandmother. And on Christmas, I opened up a box. And it was a big box. And it was a big shoe box. It looked like there was boots inside. So I opened this Christmas gift, I unwrapped the paper, and I see this box that's supposed to contain boots. And I was like, oh, thanks. I love boots. And then I put it to the side, and then it took my family like an hour. They're like, wait, did you ever open that box? I don't think you got boots. And I opened it and it was a panda pillow pet. And then I proceeded to sleep on it for many, many, many years. And that's why the fur looks all like messy and gross. That's why it's more off-white now. I've washed it multiple times. But this is my panda pillow pet that is heavily used. And that's a raccoon that wants to be a panda. I don't think it is a raccoon. That is a panda. Operation Panda Liberation. We're gonna hear about a break-in at a zoo, and the pandas are missing. We'll know who the suspect is. I would never be able to steal an animal, especially not a panda, because pandas are actually really dangerous. They look cute, but they're still, like, vicious, scary, violent, strong animals. So, I don't think I would ever be able to, like, get my hands on a panda. I would never be able to steal one from a zoo. He looks well loved. Well, he does. I did sleep on him for many nights. Probably, like, multiple thousand at this point. The sheep have created an alliance with the pandas. Yep, we have. Not if they are babies. I guess that would be easier. It probably would be a better plan to steal a baby panda. But also, would they have baby pandas? Because there's just the chance there might not be a baby panda. There could be a teenager one. That would still be hard to do. A baby would be easier. But what if they don't have a baby? This is what the cult is for, Esila. We can get you pandas, LMFAO. As much as I like pandas, what would I do with a panda? I don't think I'm properly equipped to properly take care of a panda. I don't think I would be able to give it a good life. I feel like the zoo would be better for them. Don't worry, I'll liberate the pandas at my local zoo and let everyone... I did it for the flock. No, it's okay, guys. There's no need to release the pandas. I was right. Right about what, Karma? Oh, the next one being a panda? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But it's also not just a panda. It's also a pillow. And a pet, because it's also a pillow pet. Pandas are still bears. They're just not safe pets at all. Yeah, they are still bears. They're still dangerous animals. That's fine. I don't need a pet panda. I would never be able to take care of one. I know that lemurs are also really hard animals to take care of, because that's what we found in our research when we were doing the animal tier list, right? But I feel like taking care of a lemur would be a lot easier than taking care of a panda. Or even 2 lemurs. 2 lemurs would be easier than 1 panda, I think. Pandas are still bears. I got that one. Sorry, my bad. Just buy the zoo with the pandas. Problem solved. I can't afford that. I can't afford to buy a whole zoo. I wonder how expensive a zoo is. Hold on. Let me see how expensive it is to buy a zoo. How expensive is it to buy a zoo? $200 million? What are the startup costs for a zoo? The average startup cost for a small to mid-sized zoo ranges from $2 million to $100 million, including land acquisition, enclosures, animal purchases, buildings, employee salaries, supplies, permits, etc. Larger zoos can cost over $200 million. That's in USD, but that's to start a new zoo. I would assume I would have to, like, maintain it, right? So that'd still be very costly. But how much is it to... how to own a zoo? As noted, the price of a zoo, particularly a small petting zoo, can run... a small petting zoo is $10,000 to $50,000. That's so expensive. I'll never be able to legally own pandas. That's okay, though. I think that's fine. Next donathon goal, then. You guys are super supportive, but I don't think you guys are gonna give me $1 million. I don't think that that's gonna happen. Okay. Water sipped. Let's look at number 11. Let's look at number 11. This is another smaller guy. This time it's a pink panda. Not a pink panda. This is a pink bear. So it's not even a panda. We're straying away from the pandas. It's another one I got from my family. It's holding a cute little... It's also pink, but the pink is more like towards the red this time. But it's holding another pink heart and has white text XOXO on it. And I like that the mouth and the nose are pink too. I like all the pink and white here. I think it's super cute. Now this one's also kind of more recent. I think I got this maybe like 5 years ago. I haven't used this one a ton. I like holding my bigger animals, not my bigger ones, but like my more medium-sized ones. Medium to bigger. I like doing that. This one, This one's easier to like grasp in my hand and like squeeze. That's what I like to do with it. But yeah, small pink bear, not a panda this time. Queen of the zoo people, now I can feed the petting zoo peanuts. I don't understand what that means, I'm sorry. We'll adopt Panda for you and have it under your name? That would be cute, actually. Because I know that you can adopt, like, certain animals not be in their possession, right? Because it's just kind of like saving the animal, kind of, from what I understand. I actually quite like that idea. How is he so photogenic? Well, I don't know. He's just so cute. I don't know. Like, he's got the nice pose, head tilted slightly to the side. He's holding the heart nice and clear right in front of him. He's cute. I like the shape of the head. It's not like a perfect circle. It's not even like an oval. It's kind of like squeezed to one side because that's kind of where the neck is. I think it looks kind of silly. And I kind of like that you can also like only see a little bit of the ears. They're like kind of leaned back. I think he looks really cute. I can tell they put some extra effort in choosing if they choose correctly. It's a cute little thing. Yeah, yes. Yeah, they always choose correctly. It's not like they're... I don't think they could choose wrong. I'd be grateful for any gift I received. But it's a cute little guy. I like him. I don't know how well it's showing on stream, but I think he also has like blue eyes. I think that the eyes are also blue. And I really like blue and pink together. It's like cotton candy flavored. I think that that's super cute. I really like that. Blue and pink is a wonderful combination of colors, as well as pink and brown, but there's no brown on this one, but I think that's fine. I think the blue, pink, and white all together look really nice, especially the 3 different shades of pink. I like that. The darker one with the heart. The more like bright one on the nose, the nice soft one on the fur. I really like it. And because I haven't slept with this one a ton, the fur is not like super like matted and used, so he's still super soft to touch. It's a wonderful little guy. So this is our number 12. Just pink little bear. Let's look at number 13 now. This is a round, no arms, no legs panda. It does have both ears as well as a tail, but no arms, no legs. He just rolls around. Which I guess makes sense, right? Because that's what normal pandas do too. They just roll around sometimes, and I think that's super cute. But despite it not having longer fur like the other ones, this one's still super soft. It's made out of super soft material. And this one also has like the extra squishy, like dense inside stuffing, so it's really good to squeeze. This one is on the smaller side of medium. I would consider this to be medium size, but on the smaller end of medium. But he fits very nicely in my arms, so he's really good to squeeze. It looks more like a pillow than a plush. Cute though. I would call this a plushie. I don't think I've ever used this as a pillow. I think I've only ever held it in my arms. But it's super cute. Now, it has rolled off my bed a few times. That's not really a problem. I just put it back there. But I think it's cute. I think it's soft. I like it. Again, I like that it's gray instead of black. It's a lot easier on the eyes instead of like bright, super dark, I guess, if that makes sense. 13? Ah. Okay, 13's name is Ah. Number 13. Ah. With 4 A's. Thank you again for the tip. I really appreciate that. Icy Travel. His name is Ah now. I'll be sure to memorize all the names that everyone named them. Okay. Is that some kind of exercise equipment in the background? Yes, it is. There's a lot of exercise stuff kind of like where my desk is. There's a lot of different weights. And I think it is mostly just weights, yeah. Another one, Ellipsis. Yep, another one. Okay, that's real cool. You have a wonderful little collection of plushies. Yep. I really appreciate it. I've built this up slowly over the years. I've bought some of these myself, but a lot of them have been gifts. I think I got this one with my own money. I don't remember how much, but it was probably outrageously high because plushies are always way too expensive. I don't know what's up with the plushie market. But their prices are way too high. Even for little plushies, they're way too expensive. So I don't usually buy plushies for myself, especially now. Because for the past while, I've not been in the position to buy myself any sort of luxury. But I still do have my old guys. And I'll treasure them for as long as I possibly can. Especially now that you guys are naming them. They're gonna be extra special now. How heavy are the weights you can lift? I picked up the ones that are 5 pounds. Those are easy enough. Maybe I could do 10 pounds, but I feel like that'd be heavy. Like with one hand or two hands? Because in one hand I can do 5 pounds, but I feel like it'd be too heavy if it was 10 pounds. Maybe if it was 2 hands, it'd be fine though. That's a funny looking bean. Yeah, he is kind of silly. I think that the face looks cute. It's not super evenly, like, rolled out, I guess. It's not a perfectly even cylinder, but I still think he's really cute. And again, I really like that he's gray instead of black. I think that that's really nice. Just a pleasant color choice, I guess. Okay, next, let's look at number 14. First though, again, this is number 13. Its name is Ah. I think that's cute. Okay, how many reps of each can you do? I don't know. I don't know, my arms are very strong. I'm more of a, like, core person when it comes to exercise. I much prefer exercising my core, or my legs, not usually my arms though. And I usually don't pay enough attention to my arms because they're not strong in the first place. Like, I feel like my core is, like, naturally strong enough, and I just think that exercising legs is fun. But I think I tend to stay away from arm exercises because they're too hard because I never practiced with arm before. So I'm super weak. So I have no clue. Back strengthening from lifting helps back pain for some people, but please consult a doctor or physical therapist. No, I wish I could. I wish I could see a doctor about that. 13, fork? Okay. Number 13's name is Fork. Okay. Fork. I like that. That's funny. Thank you again for the tip. I appreciate it. I'll always remember 13 as Fork. That'll be super memorable. I think you're cute. Me? I think you guys are cute. My sheepy heads are the cutest in the entire world. There's nothing cuter than them. I love pandas, and I love all bears. I think all animals are super cute. But I think out of all the animals ever, I'll call you animals because even people are animals too, right? Kind of. I think out of everything in the entire world, sheepy heads are the cutest. So I think that's you guys. Thank you though, it's very nice of you. You're welcome. Thank you again. Okay, so this is 13, Fork. Next, on to number 14. This is my other pillow pet. I got this one many years after I got my first pillow pet. And this one is a pig. It doesn't really look like a pig, but I'm pretty sure this one is supposed to be a pig. Because my favorite kinds of animals, first, my favorite animal is a bear. But my favorite type of animal, my favorite animal group kind of, like animals that go together, I like farm animals. So like cows, sheep, chickens, pigs, I like those. I think they're the cutest. Besides bears, of course. So I have this pig pillow pet, and I had it also during high school, and I don't know how I graduated high school because I just like slept throughout the entire day, every single day, except during band. I would be awake during that. It's kind of hard to sleep through band. But I would sleep through the entire day, and I didn't have like a really big bag or anything that I would take with me, but I had this little pillow pet. So every day I would take this to school with me, and throughout the entire day I would sleep on this pig pillow pet. I would sleep every day. I have no clue how I graduated high school, and these habits probably explain a lot why I'm super not smart. I probably should have studied. If anyone's in school right now, if I still have kids watching me, looking at my analytics, it doesn't look like I have a ton of kids, but like, if you're still in school, please do your best to study. Please don't turn out like me. You can do a lot better. You can do a lot better, I promise. Do your best. I'm rooting for you. You can make it through. Even jellyfish, Esila? Even jellyfish? What about jellyfish, actually? What are we talking about? This one looks like it has been through a lot. Yeah, I slept on it every day throughout high school. Are you a flautist? Oh, no, I don't play the flute. I play the clarinet. I play the clarinet. I would never guess that this was a pig. Yeah, it doesn't really look like a pig. It confuses a lot of people. Like, I would take it to school with me, and before falling asleep for my daily high school nap time, I would, like, sometimes people would be like, I know that's a pillow pet, and pillow pets are supposed to be animals. What animal is that? And everyone would always be surprised that it's a pig. But no, yeah, it's a pig. I wouldn't know either. I don't know how I know it's a pig, but I know it is one. You said all animals are cute. All animals are cute. I think that they are. Yeah, even jellyfish are cute, definitely. Oh, I play clarinet. Nice. Nice, matching! I wasn't very good at clarinet, but I always thought that it was fun. I was very shy in band, but I liked that a lot of people played at the same time, so that it kind of like covered mistakes that I made. As long as I wasn't super squeaky, I guess. Then it's pretty easy to tell. I thought 14 was an albino mole. I guess I can kind of see it. I guess that makes a little sense. Doesn't Squidward play the clarinet? Yeah, but he plays it like pretty badly, right? Sleepy sheep confirmed? That should have been obvious enough from the start. But yeah, there's your proof if you didn't believe me before. The squeaking, why did I pick clarinet? For most of the time, like, I've been pretty okay about not being squeaky, because I've always been super picky about, like, the positioning of, like, exactly where I put, like, the reed and, like, where I attach it, and exactly where I put my mouth. I was always very cautious about that, because I was nervous about squeaking. So I'd always do my best to apply exactly the right amount of pressure. I'd put everything as close to the exact spot it needs to be as possible. I did not want to be squeaky. This looks like a sheep and not a pig. I wish it was a sheep, but I'm glad that it is a pig, because that's the way I experienced it, you know? I wouldn't have it any other way. I think it's perfect the way that it is. We will never get... Will we ever get a singing stream? Yes, eventually. As of right now, I'm not in the position to be doing that, but one day, yeah. Squidward is Esila's spirit animal. I do like Squidward. I haven't seen SpongeBob in a long time, though. I haven't seen SpongeBob in quite a while. Anyways, this is number 14. This is the pig pillow pet that I always took to school and always slept on. Let's get to number 15. So we're going to be a little under halfway there. This is my pink panda. And when I was going through my stuffed animals, I took this out and I immediately thought about Kiko. It made me think about Kiko, because she's a pink panda. And that's a pig. Yeah, the other one's a pig. This is a panda, though. And I think someone went to a zoo, and because everybody in my family knows, I don't have a lot of family, but they're spread out decently well, I think. And everybody knows what family I have that I love pandas. So they went to the zoo, and they saw this panda. They're like, I know she likes pandas. And I know she likes the color pink. We're gonna get her this panda. So now I have this pink panda. Kiko's so cute. She is so cute. I wish I could see her streams. I know she's really good at singing. I want to see her sing more. I think that'd be really nice. Silly looking dog. That is a kind of silly looking dog. I bet your singing voice is also beautiful. It's not very beautiful. I sang recently karaoke with my family, and I haven't been able to sing for like the past half year because of my living situation, and I felt so bad at singing. Like, I used to practice before, and I was slowly and steadily getting a little better, but after 6 months of not being able to sing, it felt terrible. Or not felt, because I did my best to follow proper, like, care for singing, but it didn't sound very good. So I need to practice more again. I just realized that you're the second person I have met that likes pandas. Nice! Matching kind of, I guess. But yeah, I love pandas. I think they're super cute. I like all bears. I don't know why specifically pandas are the thing that everyone has, like, gotten me as gifts that I've slowly accumulated over my lifetime. Because I just like bears in general. But I have a lot of pandas. I really like pandas. Now, previously, I was sitting normally in my chair. But now I'm going to change my sitting position. I'm sitting crisscross now. My knees feel a little better this way. Surely later they'll feel worse this way. But for now, they feel better. And it's always about now, right? It's always about now. In the moment. But yeah. Another gift that I've received from a family member who I believe visited a zoo. I like that it's pink. This is the... I noticed there was a pink bear, but this is the first panda that's a different color than, like, black or gray. Esila? Lon! Welcome in, how are you? Thanks for stopping by, how have you been? I'm in the middle of showing off my collection of stuffed animals. Hugs? I would hug you too if I could. Lon, pleasure having you here as always. But right now we're in the middle of showing off my panda collection. It's a stuffed animal collection, and I have things that aren't pandas, but there's a lot of pandas. I like the shade of pink, it's nice and bright, and I do like it with white as well. I wish that I had a pink and brown panda, I think that'd be really cute. But to spoil the rest of the list, there's no pink and brown panda. I like the color brown though. I'm good, your stuffies look beautiful. Thank you, Lone. I worked hard accumulating this collection through gifts over the years, as well as also contributing to it myself occasionally. Very occasionally. Because I never made a lot of money, personally. Maybe one day I'll be really good at this and I'll make a ton of money, then I'll be able to buy luxuries like stuffies again. Do you have popcorn for me to steal? No, not right now. I didn't make any popcorn. I did have breakfast earlier, though. I had an English muffin, and this time I didn't put any spread on it because I've been putting peanut butter on it. And that's because I don't have any jelly at the moment. And it's been far too dry putting peanut butter on it. So I just had it plain this time, and I liked it a lot better. I liked it so much better. So maybe next time I'll also have it plain. Just to let you know that the other person almost made me go bankrupt because they made me buy so many pandas. Oh no! That's concerning! I hope that your bank is okay. That's probably a lot of pandas. But yeah, this is number 15. And... nice and small, nice and cute. I like that, like, if I pick it up, the bottom side is like kind of floppy, like it kind of just flops around. It's less stiff. I really like that about it personally. You're the best wife, Esila? Well, all of you guys are tied for the best husbands. Assuming that you're all like men that I'm married to. Because looking at my analytics, it looks like my audience is still 99% men. So I'm assuming I'm mainly married to men. So, you guys are the best spouses. I think that's more fitting, right? Because there is the possibility there's someone who's not a man out there. I'm leaving you, bye. Bye, Karma. It was a pleasure having you here. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. I was happy to have you. I'm a man? Okay. I assumed so. I'm glad I guessed correctly. Oh, wait. Are we married to you? Yeah. I've gone over this a few times. I'm married to sheepyheads if they want to be married to me. Best wife? No way! I have a lot of spouses, that's crazy. And apparently we're also gonna live on an island in the middle of the ocean together and build a city there or something. I don't remember, we talked about this the other day. I have no clue what went on in that conversation. I don't remember. I'm especially married to her. No, we're all married equally. It's okay. Wife, heart emoji. Here's the divorce papers. No! I don't want to get divorced, but if you say so, I won't stop you because that's your own choice. I'll miss you, ex-husband Karma. But yeah, we're only married if you want to be married to me. Otherwise, we can just be friends. That's fine with me. I like having friends. I'm joking? Okay. I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh, I also realized it's been a while since I updated anybody. If there's anyone who's just stopping by right now and doesn't know the what's going on, I'm showing off the plushies that are in my collection at the moment. And I'm doing that because there was an event on Annie Live recently, and I set up milestones that we could achieve so that there can be rewards, right? And one of them was showing off my plushie collection. Now, most of these don't have names, So for a minimum of $5, you could add more if you wanted to, but the minimum is 5. If you sent me Streamlabs $5 and in your message you said, I want number 15 to be named Catherine, then number 15 would then be named Catherine. So that's what we're doing. So you guys have the opportunity to possibly name some of my stuffed animals. Came here because Fluffy sheep and got free wife. What a deal. Yeah, you didn't even have to pay for a super expensive wedding or anything. It just happened automatically. Not even expensive. Now, karma is no more. That means more wife Esila for me. No, we all share equally. It's okay. Sounds like a cult to me. It's not a cult. I promise it's not a cult. I know the cult parts get more like suspicious every day, but I promise you there is no cult. And we partake in no cult activities, nothing like that. Sorry if you heard a funny sound. I was adjusting the mic position. Anyways, this is number 15. Cute pink little guy. When I pick him up, it's super floppy. I think it's cute that way. I didn't leave her. I was joking. Exactly. He's joking. It's okay. I don't think I've been divorced yet. Or at least if I have been divorced, nobody's told me. Maybe it's for the best that way, because then I'd be sad if I got divorced. Anyways, we should look at number 16 now. This is 16. I've had this one for a really, really, really long time. When I was younger, in like elementary school, I was elementary school age, I got really, really sick for like a few weeks, and I had to stay home. I couldn't go to school or anything. I don't know if I was like contagious, and I don't know exactly what my illness was, but I was really sick for a few weeks. And so I had to stay home for a long time, which is actually pretty fun. But to make me feel better, my mom bought me this stuffed panda, and you can see the neck. It has a red ribbon on it. It didn't come with that. There was something else, like, I don't know if like my family bought something that had like a ribbon on it and they like offered it to me so I can keep playing dress up with my plushies. Because the red ribbon's more like recent edition. But it didn't come with this. Somewhere along the line, we obtained this red ribbon that's around its neck. And it's kind of like got a ribbed texture on the ribbon, but I think it's cute. So I've had this one for a long time. It kept me company while I was sick at home for a few weeks. And I think you can tell it's pretty used. It's surprisingly more white than you'd expect it to be for the age that it is. But I've used this one a lot. I've had it more than probably most of my pandas. I think this is one of my very first pandas, if not the first one. As she got COVID? I don't think I got COVID that many years ago. I'm pretty sure it was a different illness. That must have been scary at the time. I think I was just happy to not go to school and be able to stay in bed all day. I think I was happy about that. Potato Dragon, thank you so much. Number 26, Potato doing what Karma did earlier since I have to go. Curious to see how it goes. It's probably a panda, lol. I see. So I'm assuming that the name is like Potato Dragon? Oh, I see, Potato. There's no space in between Potato and doing. I was like, do you want to name it Potato Doing? But I think you want to name it Potato. But it's nice having you here. Thank you so much for the donation. I'll be sure to memorize the name. So number 26. Just Potato is fine? Okay, gotcha. Potato. Potato. Number 26 is Potato. Thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Thank you so much for your tips and contributions. It means a lot to me. More than I'll ever be able to express. And I hope that you can have a good rest of your day. Please do be well. Please take care of yourself. And that goes for anybody who's going to be exiting the stream anytime soon. Thank you so much. So number 26. That will be Potato. But yeah, this is number 16. If this isn't my first panda, this is one of my very first pandas. So I've had this for a very long time. It was my buddy while I was very sick. But I got much better now. I'd say I'm pretty healthy at the moment. Minus whatever I do with my lungs. I don't know what happened. Maybe my illness involved like my lungs. Maybe I got like bronchitis or something. I don't remember particularly coughing or anything. I really don't remember a lot about it at all. Who knows? I don't know what it is. Maybe my mother knows. But All I remember is I got this panda during that, and I was happy about it. As well as not going to school. Okay, but yeah, this is number 16. Had it for a good long while. Number 17. I think this is one of them, like, TY Beanie Baby guys. Because TY is Beanie Babies, but it's one of the more modern ones, right? Because you can see the super bright, over sparkly eyes. And I really like this one, despite the over exaggerated eyes, because I love the shade of green that it is. It's such a tasty green. I know I don't have a very good, like, track record when it comes to, like, talking about consuming eyes, I guess, but I love the shade of green. And I do think the glitter is cute. Let's see. I'll be going, Esila. Have a great rest of the stream. I love you. You're wonderful. You're wonderful too, and I love you too. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I had a good time spending time with you. I had a good day. Well, please do have a good rest of your day. Do take care of yourself. I'll see you some other time, Destroyer. Have a good one. Doesn't it already have a name? I never pay attention to those names. Those names mean nothing to me. Those names mean nothing to me at all. It's either I have them have no name, or I do have them be a name, and if it is a name already assigned to it, I ignore it. Wait, you consume the eyes? No, I don't consume the eyes. I just talk about them, like, looking tasty because the color. Like, most people here know my opinion on the color green, right? Green isn't my favorite color, but when it comes to the tastiness of the colors, green is the most delicious color. Green just tastes the best. Now, green foods, they taste the best. The idea of the color green tastes really good. I haven't had a lot of green drinks, but when I do, they're the most delicious. Just green is the tastiest. So, considering that, it makes sense why I'd think that the eyes look like kind of tasty, right? I don't know how well the color shows for you guys, but I think it looks like it would taste, like, especially with the shininess and all the glitter and stuff, I feel like it would taste like watermelon candy or something. Maybe not green apple, which is also another really good green flavor, but I feel like maybe it'd be a really good watermelon. I think it'd be super tasty. But I know it's made out of plastic or something. I'm not gonna try eating it. It's never even crossed my mind. But I think they look tasty. Artificially colored, but they're green. Absinthe. I like that one. Eat the eyeballs? No! I don't want to eat anything that I'm not allowed to eat, right? I'm not allowed to eat plastic, so I'm not gonna eat any plastic. I think it's cute though, and I like the paws as well. And it's another one where if I pick it up, the body is like all floppy. I really like those kinds of stuffed animals. I think they're super cute. It's fun to just like wiggle them around, I guess. This one is decently soft, but I feel like the main attraction here is how, like, floppy it is, as well as the eyes, I guess. Specifically the shade. I'd probably prefer it if it was just, like, solid green instead of, like, extremely glittery. So I'm not a big fan of, like, over-the-top, super glittery things, despite the fact I really like glitter. I like subtle glitter, but the eyes are just way too glittery for my taste. I do really like the shade, though, so much so I think it makes up at least a little for that. Do you have any panda squishmallows? I don't believe I do, no. I don't think I have any squishmallows, actually. The forbidden treats, they are forbidden treats. They look so tasty. But you do eat plastic. The food supply is tainted with microplastics. Well, that's true, but I don't want to intentionally eat plastic. I don't want to eat plastic with the intention of consuming the plastic. I know there's microplastics in everything we eat, but I don't want to just on purpose eat plastic. I feel like that's a bad idea. But yeah, this is number 17. Not exactly sure when I got it. I just know it's like kind of modern because it was only in like starting in the 2010s. Like all girl toys and like stuffed animals became super like bright and colorful and glittery. So it can't be that old, right? So pretty recent little panda guy. I think the paws are cute. And I like how floppy it is when I wiggle it around. I'll eat the plastic. Don't eat plastic. That's bad. You should only eat edible things and not plastic. You should eat edible and nutritious meals. But let's look at number 18. This is a really tiny guy. I think I got this when I was in elementary school. So we had like... Okay, so I think I got this... I think I know the exact grade. I think I got this in 3rd grade, specifically. Is it edible? No! Please don't eat my panda! I think I got this in 3rd grade. Because I had this teacher, and on extreme occasion, like really, really rarely, if you did really good in her class, she would let you dig into like this toy box that she had full of like tiny little like toys. And there was this tiny panda. And that's what I chose the one time that I did well enough in her class. So I got this tiny panda from her. And I don't think you can see it in the picture, but on its hands, at the very end of its arms, there's tiny little circles of Velcro, so you can clasp them together. Why is he so small? I don't know. He's just a baby, I guess. He's just a little baby panda. It's just a newborn baby. But on the ends of its hand, there are tiny little Velcro circles, so you can Velcro each hand together, and so you can stick it around something. And there's not much that fits around its hands or its arms. Like, you can stick it around your finger. You can stick it around, like, a really big pen, I guess. But you can stick it to things because it's Velcro. Now, it's not super soft. And it's definitely not one I've slept with. Because if I slept with it, I would definitely, I would probably, like, squish it and it would, like, get under me somehow, right? I feel like I lose it if I slept with it because it's so tiny. It looks fake. I can assure you that this guy is real. He's just really tiny. Apparently there's a plastic in the fruits and vegetables, the rice, and even the tea. No, not the tea! How is there plastic in tea? This panda looks like a KISS band member. I never thought about it that way, but now every time I see him I'm going to think about it. He's one portable dude? Exactly, you can take him with you everywhere. And it's like, this is probably the most reasonable stuffed animal you could probably take with you, right? Because it's so tiny. Like, you could just use it as some sort of decoration. Like, if you had, like, a necklace around your neck, you could attach it there. Then it's just a part of your jewelry, and that's super cute. You can use it as a ring if your fingers are small enough. Because I know some people do have bigger fingers, I guess. But you can use him as a ring, as jewelry. You can put him... Maybe you can put him... Maybe you have, like, big hoop earrings. Maybe you can attach him to the, like, bottom of the hoop earring. Then he's also a part of the earring. Microplush? Yeah, he's so tiny. But this is number 18. Super tiny little baby panda with Velcro so you can attach him to things. I'm quite fond of this one. It's not super effective or like efficient to sleep with him, but he's still really cute. Super, super, super cute. But now let's look at number 19. This is another one of those like modern super glittery plushies. And right now in the picture, he's looking at us like he's begging for something. And he does have bright blue glittery eyes. Now this one is super soft. Super, 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 super duper soft. And I quite enjoy that. And I do think the shade of blue in the eyes, I do like the bright blue, the contrast with the super dark blacks. Because you can see all the blacks like melt together in the picture. Like, it just looks like one form. That's how dark the black is. So I like that the blue is kind of like a pop of color there. And there is extra points for it being super soft. Like, I feel like a lot of plushies that I've observed in kind of like the past 10 years, I guess, I haven't found a lot of super soft ones. I was very surprised at how soft this one is, though. Not exactly sure how I obtained this one, but I'm glad that I have it, despite how glittery the eyes are. Apparently it's because tea bags are made of synthetic fibers, i.e. plastic. Brewing a single plastic tea bag releases about 11.6 billion microplastics and 3.1 billion nanoplastic particles. That's a lot. I guess that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I see. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. That makes sense. Oh, hold on, let me see. Give me a moment. Okay. Aeneas, number 21. Okay, number 21. Number 21, which we've not reached yet. Aeneas. Aeneas. Okay. Another really hard name. Thank you so much for the tip. I really appreciate it. All that I earn goes towards stuff that I need and stuff that will also make the stream better. So I really appreciate all of the tips that I've been getting. Not even just today, just in general, just the entire time I've been doing this. I'm really thankful, I'm really grateful. I'm in a really lucky position right now. So I thank you guys a lot. So number 21 is going to be Aeneas. Right now this is number 19. I don't really have a lot to say about number 19. It's cute. I like the way it is paired with the other one, I guess, because they both have super glittery eyes. Maybe they're friends. Maybe they're friends. I think that'd be cute. But that's number 19. Next, let's look at number 20. So we're getting closer to number 21. And once we get to number 26, we do need to remember that that is also named Potato. I wonder what both the ones you haven't gotten to are yet. Okay. This is number 20. It's another super soft guy. I like when my plushies are super soft, which should be standard in most plushies, but really depends on what they're made of. But this kind of fur is super, super, super soft. I'm also really fond of the kinds of plushies that like lay down on their stomach like this. I think they're super cute. I really like this one because it's super silly how big his forehead looks. He looks like his brain is humongous and that he's super smart. And I think that's really nice. But this one's, despite it being small, I would call this one not medium, just barely on the brink of it. But I'd say that this is small, but on the larger side of small. The much larger side of small, even. But despite his size, he's actually really good to hold because he is one of the ones that lay down, like on his stomach. So it's really easy to hold while you're sleeping. So I really like this one. This one looks kind of angry, tired. I think I can see the tired more than the angry. And that would make a lot of sense. He does look really sleepy laying down like that. Half the forehead is probably fluff. I like to think that that's his humongous brain. I like to think it's its brain. I like it that way. But yeah. I like this one a lot, as I do all of them. But this one especially, because it's nice to hold despite its size. It's super soft, and I think that it looks kind of silly. So this is number 20. He's thinking about naps? He must be thinking really hard about naps then. It looks like he holds a lot of knowledge about naps. Cute, right? Super cute. Okay. But I did just take like the final sip of my water, and I am really, really, really thirsty still. I think I need to take a quick break so that I can refill my water bottle. So I'm gonna be back as soon as I possibly can. It's just counting sheep. Maybe it is, yeah. Maybe it's just at a really high number. Maybe it's at like 5,400,000 and like 73 or something. And the brain's just containing all the numbers where it left off. I agree, cute Esila. Wait, me? I thought they were calling my stuffed animal cute. If you're complimenting me, thank you. I think you're cuter. Take your time. I need to get out of bed anyways. Gotcha. I'm glad this lined up then. So, we're gonna continue with our usual protocol. If anyone wants to give the $5 tip to possibly name this super smart fella, that'll be a minimum of $5. Feel free to do extra, but really no need for that. You can keep it at 5. But while I'm gone, what I usually like to do, because I'm still working on a Be Right Back screen, what I like to do is I like to think of a number. And while I'm gone, I like to have you guys try to guess what number I'm thinking of. And I'm going to put some text on the screen. Don't start guessing yet. Don't start guessing yet. I'll keep explaining the conditions, but first I need to put some text up. Because, again, I don't have a Be Right Back screen still. Where is the text? Okay. Add source, text, add source. I'm not actually getting breakfast. Where is my text? It's up at the top. Refilling. Refilling water. BRB. NRN? No! BRB! There we go. What number are we guessing? Okay, so the conditions this time. I think last time I did it out of 50 and someone guessed it. So this time we're gonna do it out of 100. So while I'm gone, I'm gonna think of one number and it's gonna be from 1 to 100. The rules though, you cannot just guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't count all the way up to 100. If I see that, you're automatically disqualified. You have to actually guess it. So while I'm gone, think about what number I'm possibly thinking of. And once I get back, I want to see that number in the chat. Relilling. I spelled it wrong! Relilling. Oh no. Refilling. There we go. Thank you for pointing that out. But I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna be muted for a moment. I'm gonna go as fast as I possibly can. Now, at the moment, not many people are home, and the people who are home tend to stay in the rooms and not come out. So I may take a little longer to possibly take care of, like, the kitties, but it shouldn't be much longer. Expect me to be back definitely less than 5 minutes from now. I'll go as fast as I possibly can. I'll be muted in the meantime. Until then, I'm gonna think of a number between 1 and 100. When I come back, I hope to see that number in the chat. I also ask that you guys behave. I'll miss you though. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back now. Did anyone say 40? Let me review the chat. What do we have in here? So you have 73, 55, 87, 82, 66, 50. Ooh, pretty close to that one. 37, really close there. 4/3. So that's like over 100. That doesn't count. 87, 56. I want to make it known that Red Dolphin Red stole the number I was going to guess. Oh no! Oh no, it's okay. You guys can share. You guys can share a number. 3369. Welcome back. Thank you, Icy Travel. I'm happy to be back. Welcome back, Esila. Thank you, Red Dolphin. Angry emoji. Oh, sorry, I hit my thing. Why are we angry? What happened, Arcus? What happened? What happened? What's wrong? I am back now, though. We no longer need this. I can delete it. There we go. So you're previously looking at 20. So we're over halfway there. We have 11 left. I guess after this one we have 10 left. But we're getting pretty close. Okay. So continuing on with the rest of the collection. After this we do have 10 left. So let's look at 21. 21 who is named Aeneas. This is Aeneas. He looks funny. I don't know exactly what about him looks so funny, but he does look funny. I like that the bottom of the paws are like a ribbed texture. I really like that. Like, personally, I feel like I would be more picky when it comes to textures with like something I'm going to hold, like a stuffed animal. But I actually quite like the rib texture. This is the only stuffed animal that I think I have right now that does have the ribbed texture. But when we previously mentioned it, it was the panda that I had when I was sick, right? It had a ribbed texture, like ribbon around its neck, and I thought that was cute. I really like rib texture. He looks like a balloon animal. I think he does. Yeah, he kind of does look like a balloon animal. But yeah, I don't remember getting this guy. I kind of feel like I've just had him. He looks used though. He looks really squished. His head is like a funny shape. He looks really squished. It's Greco-Roman mythology. Aeneas is a Trojan prince and the legendary founder of the Romans. Ah, I see. I'm gonna learn a lot from this. I'm gonna learn a lot from naming these stuffed animals. I want to name this Lumiora Lumen so bad. Well, I guess it is a possibility. It is a possibility. Looks like he got into the jar of hair gel. He does, actually. He does. It's just a baby that got into the jar of hair gel. But I like that he looks so silly. I think it's cute. I think it's very cute. He looks really odd. And I feel like he doesn't look super appealing as a stuffed animal. But I like him. I think his funny looks are very charming. He has the round hair, wide open eyes, and smile. I see. What is he pointing at, though? I have no clue what he's pointing at, actually. It looks like he's pointing at, like... In that direction, it looks like he would be pointing at the couch. So I think he's pointing at the couch. Saying you like the rib texture will provoke jokes about being ribbed for her pleasure. Huh? What does that mean? I don't get it. I don't think I'm smart enough for this one. Well, I best be heading out. I really enjoyed your stream very much. I'm so glad you had such a good time. Thank you so much, Red Blood. I really appreciate your support today. I'll be sure to memorize the names of all the stuffed animals that you chose the name for. Again, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's a fuzzy panda that got out of the panda salon. He's looking good. Yeah, he's pretty stylish. I like it. I think he's cute. I'm gonna take a long nap now. Ah, I see. Please have a good nap. If you have a dream while you're napping, I hope that it's a good dream. Sweet dreams, rest well. I was happy to have you here, and I'll see you some other time, Red Blood. Take care of yourself. Any panda named Panda make panda face yet? Nope. There is none named that yet at all. Right now, the names that we have, number 1 is named Sheepy Food. Number 5 is named Karma F. Fazbear. Number 2 is named Charybdis. Number 3 is named Agamemnon. Agamemnon. It's a hard name. Number 9 is named Insomniac Sir Bamboo Wollington. Number 13 is named Fork. Number 26 is named Potato. And number 21 is named Aeneas. So this is Aeneas right here. And 21 is yet to be... not 21. 26 is yet to be revealed. Ayo, that's one funky fella. I know, right? He's super cute. I like him a lot despite how funky he is. But this is number 21. Let's move on to number 22. So repeating 2s! I love repeating 2s. Maybe this will end up being my favorite. I don't know if I have a favorite out of all of these. Maybe I'll have to see. I think I mentioned someone in here being one of my favorites. I really like the one that was named Insomniac, Sir Bamboo Wellington. Because I like the glasses. I think that's super cute. But I don't remember what the rest are right now. How do you spell 21's name? A-E-N-E-A-S. That's how you spell it. I don't know how to pronounce it though. That's kind of hard. But let's take a look at number 22. Oh, it's just a little guy again. Another little one. I have quite a few little ones, but this is the smaller little one. Not super little like the other guy. Not super little like the Velcro one. This one's also pretty little. It's decently soft. It's firm yet floppy. I like when they're floppier, I guess. But this one's both firm and floppy. And that in its own way is satisfying, I think. It is... I don't know, but just a pretty standard panda, I think. It doesn't really sit very well, and it doesn't stand very well either, so it was a little hard to position it in a way that's good to photograph. But I still think it's cute, and it's still decently soft. I'd say it's a pretty good stuffed animal. This one instantly made me think of Mario Kart. How so, Icy Travel? How so? This one looks like younger version of the 20th plush. Let me look at 20. It does! It does, actually! This is baby version of 20. I like that. I would have never made that connection if you didn't point it out. I thank you for that. It looks like a vehicle to ride. I can imagine that for sure. I feel like it'd be a bad idea to ride a panda though. I feel like they wouldn't like that and they would like kill you then. But I definitely see it. We're still not done? Yeah, no, we still have 9 left. We still have 9 stuffed animals left. And they have been mostly pandas, but I know there's at least 2 more in here that are not pandas. That I remember, at least. His head wasn't full of thoughts about naps yet. Yeah, he wasn't too tired yet. He's still just a young, energetic little guy. Let's see. It looks like he's pretending to fly like a super panda. I can see that too. It's so cute. Yeah. I don't remember where I got this one. But he's just a cute little guy. Doesn't stand or sit very well. He's decently soft. It's just a standard little panda plush. I do think it's really cute how he does look kind of like number 20 if he was just like a baby. But this is number 22. Panda? Yeah, it is a panda. I think I made it pretty clear today that I like pandas. But let's look at number 23. There's really not much to say about number 22. Maybe 23 will hold more stories of the past. Oh. I think I actually got this one in the past few years as well. His face is a little lopsided. He does look like he's suffering from symptoms of a stroke. But his bow tie is super cute. A lot of the other ones, they had like ribbon bows, but this one has a fancy bow tie, like he's going to a really fancy dinner. And if you look at it, you'll also notice that it's glittery. I much prefer the glitter to be on the clothes than inside the eyes, so this is a lot more acceptable, I think. That one is cute, right? I must agree. He is dapper indeed, indeed. I really like the proportions of this one. I like the size of everything. This one seems super cute. That's one dapper looking panda? I know, I definitely agree. This is our number 23, our super fancy guy. He's also decently soft. Not the most soft panda I've ever seen, but I think he's definitely fashionable enough to make up for that. Wait, you like pandas? I thought you hated them, and that's why you had your own panda gulag. No, I would never hate pandas. They're way too cute. Give him a top hat? I would if I could. I would if I could. I've only ever been able to gather the glasses and the bow, I think. And I don't think I've been able to find any other clothes for them. Oh, right. Also the hat. Not the hat. The, like, baby shower cap that my family also gave me. But yeah. He's decently soft. He looks like he's gonna have a stroke because part of his face is kind of, like, melting down there. I like the proportions, though. He's really cute and he is super stylish. I really like this guy. But that's our number 22. That's our number 22. Now, let's take a look at number 24. One that is not a panda. This is a bunny. This is a bunny. So I got this sometime in the past 10 years. And I remember I got it because I was at the store. And this was right after Easter. So all of the leftover Easter stuff was like on a like really big sale. And that also happened to include the plushies and not just the candy. So this plushie was like less expensive than it would have been after. And we've discussed the prices of plushies like earlier. They're way too expensive. So I had to get it because it was super cute and I like the colors. It's pink and brown. Its main body is brown and the inside of the ears is pink. It's so cute. It's wonderful. Shock? I know. Discounted bunny? Yeah, I got him on discount. He stands very well. He's very well balanced. The ears, they don't have any like bones in them or anything, or like no wire that you can pose them into. They're not super stable, but they do have a little bit of like mobility. You can pose them a tiny bit, just not super flexibly. Is this bunny stable? Kind of, yeah. As long as you don't like kick him over or something. But why would you kick the bunny? They should name this one Panda. That would be silly. That'd be silly. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Peluche? I don't know what that means. Oh no. Oh wow, cool, cool. I love it. I bet it's absolutely great for hugs. It is. Despite its size, it's still really good for hugs. Because I find that medium or bigger ones are much easier to hug. Obviously, because there's more of it to hug. But this one, despite its size, is actually really good for hugging. And that goes for most of the stuffed animals that lay down kind of on their stomach like this. The only reason that was it number, not 5, it was number 9. Let's look at number 9 again. The only reason I didn't sleep with number 9 right here is because he does have his glasses and I don't want to ruin them. And I could just take them off while sleeping, right? That's what people who wear glasses do, right? But I don't want to do that. I want to keep him stylish. Oh, no way. Let me take a look at that. Number 24. Clarence Isle Clarence. Clarence Isle Clarence. I like that. That's super cute. Thank you so much, Expletive. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to memorize all these names. This is number 24. Clearance Isle Clarence. There we go. Clarence Isle Clarence. I like this name. You guys are good at coming up with names. There's a reason I barely ever name mine. Number 9 gets cuter every time I see it. I know, I love number 9. Cute bun. I know, isn't he? Peluche, peluche. Spanish for plush. Ah! I see, I see. I learn something new from you guys every day. I love it. But thank you again, Expletive. I really appreciate it. I'll be sure to remember its name, which shouldn't be too hard. It's really memorable. But this is number 24. Now, real quick, I do need to take care of something. Just give me a moment. Sorry about the delay. Just hold on a minute real quick. Okay. There we go. Now we can keep going. Sorry about that. So there's a reason why I stream earlier in the morning. That's because there's a lot less disruptions. But I had to stream a little later for this stream today, unfortunately. So maybe there will be a few disruptions, but we'll get through them just fine. How did she know? I thought she'd never figure it out. Figure out what, Expletive? Figure out what? I'm missing something. It seems like I didn't figure something out because I don't understand. Okay. But let's look at 25 now. Number 25 is also not a panda. It is still a bear, though. And I think I got this while I was... This is before I moved away from my family. And... yeah, before I moved away from my family. So I still lived with them. And my mother and my brother went to the store for groceries. And at the grocery store, they're also, like, there's usually, like, at least a few plushies. That's a cool hat. I know, it's so cute. So they went to the store and I stayed home, probably because I was doing something. But they came home and they brought back 2 stuffed bears. And they were nice enough to... I think it was, like, my mother. My mother was nice enough to... They saw 2 bears. And they had 2 different colored hats, so there's a matching one to this one, and the hat is green instead. And my mother was nice enough to be like, we should get this, so you and your sister, me, Esila, can have matching bears. That'd be so cute. So they were kind enough to bring this home for me, and I got to choose between a red hat and a green hat, and I don't know why I chose the red hat, because I like green more. Now, thinking about it, I probably didn't choose. I probably just took the one that my brother didn't want. Because I'd rather have the one that is least wanted by my sibling. Because I'd rather them have the one that they want the most. So that's the story behind that. It is really soft. I have slept with it before. It's relatively new. I like how soft it is. I like how cute it is. I like that the ears stick out from inside of the hat. I think that's super cute. Okay, that's really cool of them to do. How nice. I know, it's super nice of them. I'm lucky that my family is so nice. Very, very lucky. Let me get some water real quick. So this is the matching bear that I have with my brother. They have the green one, I have the red one. I'm assuming that means we got them kind of like around like Christmas time one year, because those are Christmassy colors and these are winter hats, so I'm assuming that it was sometime around like at least winter, if not Christmas. I feel like that would make the most sense. If it is a bear but not a panda. Yeah, it's not a panda, but I never said pandas are my favorite. Bears are my favorite. I just happen to also have a lot of pandas. Very cool. Indeed, very cool. But yeah, this is number 25. My brother has a matching one. It has a green hat. But Nanogure, when I saw this, because the fancy stocking hat reminded me of Canada. I see, I see. Is she Canadian? I didn't know that. I didn't know that because I don't keep up with my Nexus, my fellow Nexus classmates as well as I should. Recently, I've been trying to get out of my shell a little, and by recently, I mean yesterday. I don't know what happened yesterday, but I had like the huge urge to like, I need to improve, I need to start talking to people. So I just started going down my timeline, and I saw things happening, and I was like, okay, I replied to this, I replied to this, I'll put a photo under this because they're doing free things, I guess, and I might as well like try to initiate something with them. And I've been doing, I think I replied to a few people people today as well. So I need to get better at talking to people. I need to get less shy. I need to learn how to talk to them. So I'm working on that. Eventually I'll get better. And then maybe I'll be able to collab with people eventually too. My sister names all her plushies, of which she has too many. Oh no, I see. I probably have too many too, even right now. Like, this isn't my entire collection, because I have no clue where they went. I don't know, I don't remember if I donated them. I don't know if they're, like, lost in some other storage somewhere that I don't know about. I don't know where they are. But I'd say I probably do also have too many. I think so. Ah, I see. Sheep is gaining confidence? Not really, but it's more like exposure therapy. It's more like that. I'm no more confident than I was before. It's more like exposure therapy. I need to get over it, right? I don't even know how I'm surviving as a streamer. Like, for some reason it's easy to talk to you guys, but talking to, like, other people online through text, that's a lot scarier, I think. I'm just wondering, how are you going to remember all these names? Oh, I'm writing them down. I'm writing them down, then I'll take a good look at all my stuffed animals with all the numbers on them, and then I'm gonna remember. You're doing really great, don't worry about it. I used to be shy when I was younger too. Ah, I see. I'll keep doing my best. I'll keep doing my best, and for sure I'll definitely improve. As long as I keep working. I'll be shocked if Esila remembers Agmenmon. Agmenmon. No, I just need to say it like 100 times, and then I'll get used to it, then I'll remember. I went to a streamer who has the same issue. I see. It's comforting to know that I'm not the only person who has that problem. I wish them the best, though. I hope that they can... Or if they're looking to improve, I hope that they can succeed in that. Because I know not everyone's looking to improve. Ah Fork is my favorite plushie now. Ah Fork is really cute. I think that name is funny. I like how you guys are like someone named it Ah. But I like that you guys are making like smart additions. Like we can make this funnier. We can I thought Ah was really cute. But now it's just really funny. I really like that, I guess. But this is number 25. I have a matching one with my sibling. Let's look at 26. This is another little guy. And this is also a dog toy. This is a dog toy. I couldn't get it to stand up on the chair. I couldn't get... Not stand up, because the legs are so flimsy. But I couldn't get it to sit up on the chair. I had to put it on top of the, like, bar for, like, the weightlifting thing. So that's why it's up there. Heart and looking eyes emojis. He's like in his 20s too, if that makes you feel better. I see. I'm just glad to know that I'm not the only one with that problem. But this is another little guy. Pink, white, and black. Which we've encountered a few times, I believe. I'm not confident in number 26 spotting my barbell lift. I don't think I would be either, if I'm being honest. But this is actually a dog toy, and they were on sale like really cheap, and I found the panda one, and I was like, yeah, might as well. So this is also in my collection. Now, my dog is super smart despite how old she is, and she has never recognized this as her own toy, despite it being a dog toy still. So that's really nice of her. It's never gotten chewed on like that. This one is nice and clean, never been in my dog's mouth. The tiniest powerlifter ever. How adorable. He is pretty cute, I guess. I like his little blushy cheeks. And the pink spot on its underside. I think that's cute. Or maybe I'm just biased because how much I enjoy the color pink. As you can probably gather by my overlays and my outfit and all of that. But I'm quite fond of that. It's got a few flaws, but it wasn't made to be beautiful. It wasn't made as a human toy. It was made to be destroyed by a dog. So I can be a little lenient when it comes to looks. This one looks quite happy to be here. It does. It looked quite happy for that, yeah. He's not there to do what you can't do. He's there to remind you of what you can, to motivate you. Yeah, he's inspirational. He's here to help you as inspiration, as motivation. Exactly. You get it, Argo. All the names I think of will make no sense later. I think of leg day for this guy. I like that. I think that's cute. I think that's cute. I agree completely. But yeah, this one wouldn't sit up on its own, so it gets to be on top of the weight. He's probably not super strong, but I do like the idea that he motivates you throughout your workout. I think that that's cute. So this is number 26, which means we have 5 more after this guy. So getting through this, because I want to end around the 3-hour mark, because I do have things I need to do later today. So we need to get kind of through these. Let's hide this. Let's go on to number 27. This is one of my bigger guys. You can see my desk chair in my background. That's where I'm sitting right now. That's where I'm sitting right now. Now, this isn't a live feed. I'm not actually sitting there right now. This is a still image. I'm not invisible. As cool as that would be. But that, at the moment, is where I'm sitting. Now, another big one is another Valentine's Day one. Got this from my family. Icy Travel! Let me take a look at that real quick. Thank you so much for the tip. Please name 26 leg day? You bet. I'm super with that idea. That's 26. This is leg day. 26 is a leg day. Cute. I love it. Okay, that's a big boy. Oh, I have even bigger ones. This is one of my biggest ones, though. He's got another kind of like transparent-ish bow with white hearts on it. I like that he has cute little hearts on the bottom of his legs, though. On like the bottom of his feet. That's super cute. And he's super squishy, too. Like, the stuffing inside of him isn't super, like, dense. So he's not, like, squishy, but he's, like, light, fluffy squishy, I guess, if that makes sense. And he is actually quite decently soft, despite how heavily I've used him. Because probably out of all these, minus one of them. I don't remember which number it was. But I've probably used some of the bigger ones the most. Because they're just the easiest to hug, I think. It's the easiest to sleep with them. I like the little bow tie. It's perfect for his big body. I know! It fits so well on him. He looks really good in it. He's super stylish and super cute. I think it's super fitting. But I love this guy. He's also super easy to, like, throw to the ground if you're angry, or, like, kick or punch. But I've only ever punched him once, and purely out of curiosity. And I've only ever thrown them, too, because, like, in my bed, like, I used to have a bed, at least. Back when I had a bed, I would keep all of my big guys on my bed. So I'd sleep with multiple really big stuffed pandas. And when it was time to make the bed in the morning, I would throw them onto the floor. So I'd only ever do that because I need them out of my way so I can make my bed. But I've only ever punched them because I was curious, because they're super squishy, right? But it didn't hurt him because I told him beforehand, I'm only going to punch you because I'm curious. And he told me, that's okay. If you were a stuffed animal, I'd probably punch you because I'm curious too. Okay, Karma, thank you so much. I appreciate the tip again. 27, son of nice lady. This is my son. Number 27. Son of nice lady. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. All that I earn here goes to stuff that I need or stuff that will make the stream better. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Karma. But this one's name now is Son of Nice Lady. That chair does look kind of painful. Get a pro office chair once you're able to. Actually, if I'm being completely honest, this is the most comfortable office chair I've ever sat in. It feels like I'm sitting on like a bed. And not the most comfy bed ever, but this chair, it looks unassuming. If only I could invite you to sit in it. If only. I think that's the only way I'll be able to convince you, because this thing is the most comfortable office chair I've ever sat in. It's wonderful. You may not look it right now, but I promise you, it feels so nice. He looks like his father. He looks like his father. Which one? I have a lot of husbands. Which one of you looks like this? Don't tell me though, maybe that's too personal. It has no other meaning. It has no other meaning. What does? What has no other meaning, Karma? I'm the father? Okay, this is me and your child then. This is me and your child. As well as the rest of my husbands, I guess. Or the rest of my spouses, because there may be women out there. I don't know. All I know is that my audience is 99% men. We'll never know the real father. This plushie lifts? This plushie does lift, for sure. He's super strong. Papa Panda, Chief Panda of the Paws Tribe. Ah, I see. Now it's making sense. I know that guy. I thought he meant Leg Day's father is the big guy. Is this guy? I see. I actually quite like that idea. That is pretty cute. But apparently this guy's name... Not apparently. Because of the donation... Again, thank you. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Number 7's name is now Son of Nice Lady. Women are rare kind among these parts, yep. Okay. Let's go on to 28. Now, he looks very similar, but he is very different. You can see that the bottom of the feet is different. But I think I have 2 copies of this one, but they vary slightly. They're the same, but they have slight variations, so you can tell them apart. So here's another bigger guy. He is also super squishy. Not like the dense squishy, so it's like squishy, squishy, squishy. But again, a nice light fluffy squishy. This is another one that I've gotten for Valentine's Day from my mother. Thank you again, Mom. I appreciate you. We had twins. Are you sure it's twins? Is it triplets? Is it quadruplets? Is it times 5 children? 6 even? 8? 10? Maybe I have a lot of these. We'll have to see. Me versus the plushie she tells me not to worry about. Hello, there was indeed a bigger one. They don't get much bigger than this, I can promise you that. It's 1 million. 1 million what? 1 million what, Lord of the Peanut Gallery? I appreciate that you use commas though, that makes it a lot easier to read the number. But it's another one with a nice ribbon bow. And it's another one that also has hearts on the bottom of the paws, and that's super cute. It's another one it's fun to throw to the ground when you're making your bed. Esila gives another, giving birth to 10 tuplets. Ah. Yeah, I probably would yell. I probably would scream. It'd probably be the most intense awe of my lifetime, but... Yeah, I probably would say that. You guys know me very well. But this one's even bigger than the last one. Only by like a bit, right? Maybe it's... half a foot bigger? Which is actually pretty big. Pretty big. And I feel like it appears smaller in the photo, too. Like, it's pretty tall. Like, it's probably as tall as, like, a 7-year-old child. At the same time, though, I haven't seen a 7-year-old child in quite a few years, so maybe they're not that tall? Maybe they're taller? I don't know. I don't know why I made that comparison. It looks like a Hector? Maybe his name is Hector. You can get a bigger panda, though. With the correct attitude, that is. Indeed, there's always a bigger panda that can be obtained, right? There's always bigger pandas. It's just a matter of having the funds to get a bigger panda, which, again, I can't do at the moment. I'm not in the position to be buying luxuries such as new stuffed animals. Thanks so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome in. It's nice meeting you. Hopefully we can keep having a fun time together. Pleasure having you here. But this guy, another one that I slept with a lot because I have, I think, a total of 3 real big guys. And there's another one of this guy. This one has a twin. I got the same big panda 2 years for Valentine's Day from my mother in a row. Which is no problem at all because that just means comfier bed for sleeping, right? Like, I'll appreciate a gift no matter what. I don't care if it's a duplicate. I'm gonna be grateful for that. I'll take it. Congratulations on 690 subs. No way! We're 10 away from 700. That's crazy. We're going at like 100 a week. That's insane. My goal before my trip next month was to reach 800. At this rate, we might reach 1,000, which is a lot. That's crazy. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick. But this guy does have a twin. We'll get to him later. Another standard Valentine's Day panda. Pretty big. Got hearts at the bottom of the feet. It's very nice to hug. It's super nice to hug. I love sleeping with my super big pandas. Maybe I should like dig one of them out and like start sleeping with one of them on the couch. I mentioned earlier that I haven't been sleeping with any of my stuffed animals on the couch because I live in the living room. That's just like a public place. I feel like it's not the right place to pull out like some stuffed animals. But maybe one big one. Maybe I'll just have one big stuffed animal. Where is the trip destination? Is it out of country? It is out of the country, but I don't know if I can tell you where I'm going. It's a little personal. But I do have family matters to take care of next month. I'll be gone for a little over a week, unfortunately. During that time, I'm going to miss you guys. I'm not going to be with my computer. Unfortunately, I cannot bring that with me. But we will have Annie live. And at that point in time, Android will be out, so everyone will be able to access it, for the most part at least. So maybe there's a possibility I'll be able to do like an Annie live stream. We'll see though, because I imagine I'm going to be pretty busy during that. But I do have matters to take care of involving like my family and personal stuff. So unfortunately, I will have to step away from streaming for the most part for the week. And that is unfortunate, but I'll look forward to coming home and seeing you guys again. I'll look forward to seeing you guys again. A whole lot. I'll be thinking of you guys the whole time. I'll miss you. But that's not until next month. We have a while. Until then, let's keep having fun together. Until then, let's pretend like that's not happening and just treasure the time we have now together. Cool, have a great time. Hope you have fun and a good time with your family. Thank you, I'll do my best. I have a panda plushie from like my childhood still. Nice! I have quite a few from my childhood as well. That's very cool, Dan. I'm quite fond of panda plushies. But yeah, this is 28, another big guy, very fun to sleep with. Super soft, super squishy. Very good on the bed. Very nice. Now on to number 29. Oh, this is Miku. This is Miku. I think in the past, like 5-6 years, I received this as a gift from a friend. I had a friend, yeah. And she gave it to me. I think it was for a birthday? Probably, that makes the most sense. My memory is not super helpful here, but I think I received this from a gift from a friend for my birthday. Miku jump scare? Yeah, the resemblance is uncanny. Especially the purple ears. I guess I can see that, yeah. It would be kind of silly if someone named this Miku. But yeah, that's definitely an option if you wanted to, but that's just Miku. She doesn't really need a new name. And she is, a kind of like semi-recently, right? There was DLC for Future Tone, where they added the song Ghost Rule by Deco Nina. And there's a new Miku module that goes with PV. And I'm not a big fan of modern Deco Nina, so I consider Ghost Rule modern. I think that's pretty new still. So I'm not a big fan of the way their music sounds, like, in modern times, I guess. But I did really like the outfit. And I probably discussed that with my friend, right? Because we probably had similar interests. That's probably what I'm thinking. If I'm thinking of the right friend. And she probably remembered and saw this and was like, I know Esila really likes that outfit. And I know she also really likes Miku. That's a good birthday present. So I got this as a gift from my friend. I do like the bottom of her shoes. I like that they're blue. I love when the bottom of like shoes are just like a different color than the rest of the outfit. Not the rest of the outfit, but like I like when they're a different color than the rest of the shoe. I think that's really cute. So I like that it's on here. Something I don't like though is how hard it is to get her dress to stay down. I was trying to not get her to like reveal herself in front of the camera. So I don't want to get demonetized by my Miku plushie. I wanted to be as safe as possible, and that was really hard to take that photo, because her dress just doesn't stay down because of the position of her legs. But she's cute anyways. She's super cute anyways. Ooh, wow, great former present. I bet whoever chose it put some heart into choosing it. Yeah, and I really appreciate that. I'm lucky that I have people who think about me so heavily, I guess. Or to the extent that they do. That's what I mean, I think. But it was a wonderful gift. I don't exactly sleep with this one. She's more like decoration kind of plushie. I more sleep with my like stuffed animals and not my like little anime guys, I guess. I say little anime guys, but I think this is the only like anime-ish thing. I'm not saying Vocaloid is anime. That is a great offense. Like, I would send you to prison for that. But that's why I specifically said anime-ish. I'm not trying to commit the crimes. I know. I've been here for years. I'm not old. I'm not, but I've been here for a while. I'm also offended when people call it anime. Do people still like care about that? I just don't like when people get it wrong. It feels wrong. It feels illegal still. I never evolved past that mindset. If people have nowadays... Sorry, I moved my water bottle across the counter. Not the counter. I don't do my streams in the kitchen. As cool as that would be. But I moved it across the desk. Sorry about that. But, pleasant little guy. It's just Miku. Next is number 30, so we have 2 left. Let me check something real quick. Okay, we're all good to go. Number 29. I mean 30. This is... Ah, I see. So this one matches with the one at the beginning, I think. No, it matches with... Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Number 3? 4? No, that's Victini. 5? 6. No. 7. 8. 9. Where have I seen this before? It's somewhere in here. Okay, pig pillow pet. Which one does it match with? We need to go through all of these again. Pink guy, little guy when I was sick. Little green guy. Tiny guy. Blue guy. Big brain guy. Funky guy. Tiny guy. Fancy guy. Bunny guy. Hat guy. Tiny. This one? No, it's not that one. I swear I've seen this somewhere else before. I swear we've seen this one. It's not that one. I mean, no offense to number 30, but I'm disturbed. Why? What's so disturbing about him? What's wrong with him? Okay, that's Miku. So I guess this is just number 30, and we haven't seen him before yet. Final boss, the biggest boy. He is pretty big. One of the pink ones has XOXO heart too, I think. I see. Maybe this is just a really big version of that one then. I thought I saw this one earlier. Guess not though. I feel like number 30 had his knees together and slowly spread them apart. I see. That is a little interesting, I guess. He's very big. He is very big. And he's very easy to give hugs to. He's super comfy to hold. I quite enjoy this one. Dude, his smile. I see. I can see that. I guess that makes sense. I see travel. Yeah. It's another one of these. Another really big one. I put this one on my bed. So this, as well as the other big ones, they're all on my bed together when I used to have a bed at least. And they were also part of my bed, I guess. Because I would just, like, I would hold one. And then the rest would either lay beside me. So it's like I'm laying with, like, 2 people. It's like a big sleepover. So I would either hold one and have the other 2 lay next to me, or I would hold one and then just like also lay on top of the others as if they were kind of like my bed. And sometimes they'd go tall, sometimes they go sideways. Really depended on the day, I guess. But this is another one that I kept in my bed like almost all the time. Super big, super comfy. Another nice light and fluffy squishiness to very pleasant. And it's also very soft. Very, very, very soft. I like stroking their heads. I think they're super soft. I like patting them. And it's another one with a matching red bow. Again, Mother's Day gift? No. Kind of, I guess. Valentine's Day gift from my mother. She's quite nice. She Not so much anymore. Definitely not in the past, like, recent years, I guess. For the most part, at least. Depends on what you qualify as recent. But another one she's gotten me as a gift for Valentine's Day. Pleasant guy. Very comfy to sleep with. Now we have one left. We have number 31, our last stuffed animal. It's a tiny little round guy who also happens to be a keychain. Just like the Victini we saw earlier. I've also put this guy on a few bags, and he's been a little warm, but he's also been in the wash a few times, so he's not super dirty or anything. His ears are a little flimsy. You can see the one on the left right there is kind of like bent down. So the ears aren't super stable, but he does also have arms unlike the other round panda that we saw earlier. The real bean now? Yeah. The other one was a big guy. Maybe this one is the bigger guy's child. Maybe they're related. He's so small? I know, super tiny. I think the one with the Velcro on its hands is even tinier, though. This guy's belly sliding? Yeah. And I like that it has brown eyes. I like that it has brown eyes. I like the color brown. This is definitely a sushi. I wouldn't eat him, though. I would never eat him. He's my friend. I would never eat him. He needs to stay alive forever. But it's just a pleasant tiny little guy. I've used him as a keychain for a while. Got brown eyes. I think his face is cute. Flimsy little arms and legs and ears. But I think that's fine. It's really nothing to me. Cute, real cute. Does he have little flippers? Kind of, yeah. They are kind of like flippers. They are kind of like that. But I do agree. He is very cute. But this is our final plushie. Which means that as long as I don't get any further donations, we have named a decent amount of them even. Like a really good like fraction of them. I'm really surprised because I thought I would get like one at most, and that's being like really hopeful. Because I don't expect you guys to donate like anything ever. So I'm surprised that I got so many donations and name suggestions. Hold on a minute. On the topic, please name 29 Esila Shephield. That's me! Number 29 is this guy. I'm Hatsune Miku! No way! Number 29 is Esila. I spelled my name wrong. I forgot the I. Esila Shephield. There we go. I'm Hatsune Miku. No way. Maybe I will have a 3D concert in the future. If I ever have a real concert, though, I hope I would be a hologram and not just on the screen. I think that would be ideal. Okay, good for you. Just shows that everyone supports you. Yeah, I'm really lucky to have such a supportive audience. I really appreciate it today. What anime is Miku from? She's made cameos in past anime, but she doesn't have her own anime. With a Project Sekai being so popular, I feel like it's a possibility that she will have kind of like her own anime. Not her own anime, because Project Sekai doesn't exactly like revolve around Hatsune Miku. It's more about the groups, right? The non-Vocaloid people. The Vocaloids just seem to be a cool thing that are also there. But also I only played Project Sekai in Japanese, and my Japanese isn't exactly the greatest. So, not fully sure exactly what it's about, but with Project Sekai being so popular, it is a possibility that she will kind of get an anime. Esila is so great. I love these streams. I'm so happy that you do love the streams. It makes me happy streaming for you. It makes me happy that you enjoy them, because really, before anything else, I just want you guys to be happy, and I want you guys to have a fun time, and I want to have a fun time with you guys, so it makes me happy to hear that you guys are enjoying that. I'm really relieved about that, because, like, I feel like I'm not super entertaining, and I feel like I don't do a whole lot of entertaining things, but, I'm glad that you guys think so. Okay, let me hide all of these real quick. We'll look at the black screen. So, going through all the names that you guys have bought, and if anybody, like, if you happen to, like, gift further, like, tips or donations, because you did pay, I'll definitely keep adding on the names, but we are just about done now. You are quite pleasant to listen to, TBH. I'm glad that you think so. It makes me happy. I'm glad that I can do that for you guys. But going through the names, we have number 1. This is sheepy food. This is sheepy food. I don't think I would eat him though. I was trying to channel the energy of a clueless 2000s era forum poster with that last question. No, yeah, I could tell. I've encountered that question countless times before. I wish I could donate. I had tech issues, but I want you to know I intend to in the future. Ah, I see. I really appreciate that. But that's no worries at all. If you never figure it out even, that's perfectly fine. I understand that. It's the thought that counts, right? And what matters most is that we're here together, spending our time together, and enjoying ourselves together. I do appreciate it though. Thank you, Lord of the Peanut Gallery. But this is number 1. This is sheepy food. Next is number 5. This is Karma F. Fazbear. Next we have number 2, because we went in a little funny order. Number 2, this is Charybdis. Next is number 3, which is Agamemnon, which I need to learn the name of better. You're welcome. Thank you again. I really appreciate your kindness. And that goes with everyone else as well. I appreciate all of your guys' kindness. But this is Agamemnon. Next, we have number 9. I really like number 9. Number 9 might be my favorite out of these. This is Insomniac, Sir Bamboo Willington. Super stylish, love the glasses, super cute. Also nice and soft too. Next is number 13. This fellow's name is Ah Fork. Next is 26. This is another funky order thing. 26. This is Potato. Wait, number 26? This is 26. We have 2 26s. This is Potato Leg Day. This is Potato Leg Day. Let me add a little arrow to like connect them together so that I can remember. Okay. Part of the arrow done, part of the arrow done. This is Potato Leg Day. Next, we have number 21. This is Aeneas. Next is number 24. This is Clarence Idle... No. Clarence Isle Clarence. I really like this name. This one's cute and funny. Potato, perfect for a workout guy. Yeah! I'm back. Welcome back, Destroyer! I'm happy that you're here. I'm gonna be ending soon, though. I'm just going through the plushies that we did end up naming. This is Clarence Idle... I keep saying Idle. Clarence Isle Clarence. Next, we have 26, which is Leg Day. But also it's Potato, so it's Potato Leg Day. Next is 27. This is Son of Nice Lady. And because it belongs to me, I'm assuming that's my son. So, this is Son of Nice Lady. Next, we have number 29. This is Esila Shephield. This is me. No way! Number 31 as Sesame? Ah, Sesame is a cute name. Gotcha, Ari. I really appreciate the tip. Thank you. It means a lot to me. I'll put it down. This is 31. I have to write unhide 29. 31. Sesame! That's super cute. I love this name for this one. 31. Sesame. So cute! Thank you again. I really appreciate the contribution. It makes me happy. I really appreciate your guys' support. It helps me out a lot. These names are glorious. I know, they're so cute. I love them. But that is all that we have for today. That is all of our plushies. Going back in opposite order though, if you want to see them again, since we have been here for a few hours. Going backwards, since it's easier. This is Sesame, so number 31. 30. This is me, this is Esila Sheffield, but also it's Hatsune Miku. This is number 28. This is 27, which is named Son of Nice Lady. This is 26, which is Potato Leg Day. This is 25. Next is 24. Its name is Clarence Isle Clarence. This is 23. 22. This is 21, whose name is Aeneas. This is number 20. This is 19. 18. 17. I'm going backwards. No, not backwards. I'm like one off. This is 16. This is 15. This is number 14. I slept on this one a lot. Number 13, which is a fork. What's 21 again? Let's look at 21 then. We need to hide all these. Number 21. 20, that's 22. We need 21. This is Aeneas. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's spelled A-E-N-E-A-S. Aeneas. So we go back down to a fork. Let's hide all of these guys. So this is a fork. Next is number 12. This is 11. Your collection is impressive, thank you. I've gathered them over quite a few years. Aeneas. Yeah, like that. I hope Esila pronounces 21 and Agamemnon every stream. I can do my best, I can try. Here's number 10. It also has the cool little shower cap. This is 9, which is named Insomniac Sir Bamboo Wellington. This is number 8. This is number 7. This is 6. This is number 5. Here's number 4. This is number 3, which means its name is Agamemnon. Here's number 2, which is named Charybdis. And here's number 1, which is named Sheepy Food. Now I might have missed somebody, but I think I read out all the names. And that's our collection. It's an epic name too. A Trojan hero whose descendants founded Rome. I think that was explained to me earlier. That is pretty cool. Let's switch back here. I do need to end as soon as possible. There is stuff I need to do today, and pretty soon I need to go. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I'm probably going to be ending quite suddenly. I like to talk a little bit at the end of my streams, but I went on quite longer than I wanted to here. There is stuff I need to do like really soon. Bye Esila. Bye Red Dolphin. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you also for all of your tips and donations today. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna do my best to remember all the names of all the stuffed animals. Take care. So much fun. I'm glad you had fun. I had fun too. Thank you. I probably wouldn't have been able to come up with any of these names by myself, so I also appreciate the help there. Have a good day. Thank you, you too, the Noob Ninja. Sorry, I almost tripped on that. Dang. Thanks for the comfy stream, Esila. Thank you for the company, JP. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for the company. I really appreciate that. Framu Beruku. Bye. Thanks for having us here. Thank you. I appreciate your guys' company. Thank you so much. Thanks for the stream. See you next time. See you next time. I'm gonna stream tomorrow morning at 6 in the morning. Yeah, Esila has to get to Max DLV. It's the last day of the Master Duel event? I thought that was tomorrow! Do I have to play Master Duel, actually? I thought that was tomorrow! Take care. Have a wonderful day. You too. Please do take care. Bye, Sheepy. Bye, Karma. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the stream, Esila. Love you. I love you too, Destroyer. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. At 6 in the morning, as well as 9 in the morning for 2 different streams. I need to go now. I need to stop stalling. I appreciate our time together today. I appreciate your guys' support. I love you all. I'm gonna miss you. Please do take care of yourselves. I'm gonna go to YouTube. Mwah. To the other place. Mwah. To anywhere else. Mwah. I'm gonna go. I'll miss you. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bright and early, rise and shine. Right after I wake up and sleep. Not through every single one of my alarms, but almost through all of them. Have a nice day, sheep. Thank you. Heart emojis. You guys have a nice day too. Bye.